last we left off, Wondrous Company made their way to Kentucky on their round trip exploration of mostly East Coast and various Atlantic bordering. You chose a lot of random missions on the East Coast and on the eastern side of, dare I say, Mexico? Yeah, close enough. One of those companies has been making their way through and decided to swing by Kentucky to search for the aforementioned Phantom of the Flatwoods, a large metal monstrosity monster that has been rolling around originally in Flatwoods, and then also seen in the next Flatwoods, and then seen a couple miles south in the other Flatwoods, and now spotted in yet another Flatwoods. Having only recently been renamed to Flatwoods, possibly adding to the intrigue of whatever this monster is, seeming to like the idea of the Flatwoods, whether it be a town or actually Flatwoods. Doing some investigation, realizing a little bit of history to this town and this area, a little bit steeped in bootlegging and the like, and prohibition anti-government actions. Things are relatively quiet and small and subdued here. Not too much seems to be happening anymore, at least hasn't for a while, considering the town's population consists of maybe 6, where it used to be 30 or so, because they seem to be very transient back and forth. While investigating, stumbling upon what seemed to be a cloaked or quasi-reflective and invisible critter, which turned out to be multiple critters that were orbiting and working around as sort of attack scouts for what seemed to be a pair of elven, somewhat bug-like creatures, sporting very thin but strong armor, relatively capable fighting before the jig was up and one escaped while capturing the other. In attempts to interrogate the other one, got some information, only to find that through some means, likely through the one that escaped or some other means, the giant floating ship that seemed to be hovering just within the clouds, obscured and hidden from likely anywhere else, made itself known and began to target the area. The party, fearing the worst, began to dash off with a captured drone that has been de-armed, de-legged, and is now just a angry body, as well as one of the bodies of the space elf Noid that they were interrogating. As a rather large beam began to cook and trace the area, tracking after and behind them, chasing the party down, seeming to be trying to target the body of the elf that had been captured. 2 of the party members were caught in the ray and knocked to the ground, seared heavily and burnt pretty deeply as the ray continued. And one of the last notes, if I'm not mistaken, was tossing the body off the side of the road so that the party would not be caught in the ray. The beam traveling off the road and heading towards the body in order to essentially remove that evidence. We last leave off with, and allow me to transfer this over to here, and I will pan you guys over as everybody stops in place, looks back, and realizes that your 2 party members in the rear are sitting in what is currently smoking and burnt away dirt and grass and tree lines. It almost looks like a perfect magnifying glass beam had just trailed up the road over them and veered off to the side before stopping a few moments later after disintegrating its target. Leaving you guys kind of looking at a very burnt Rich, who is currently down on his knees, and a Hachu, who is kind of fumbled over and rolled up on himself, both sizzling and smoking, very injured.
First things first, what was the triangulation on that beam?
As in, where did the beam come from, or?
Yeah, and it had an axis of movement So
the beam came from currently the south side of the map
ship
because
in the sky.
Yep, came from the south side of the map. You guys running north, and it trailed up the road and then veered to the right, ending over here.
Yes, but approximate at what angle of approach did it take when transitioning those several hundred or perhaps 1,000 meters that we were running while it was chasing us? Did it barely shift angle, or was it a notable? I'm trying to determine the proximity of the start of the beam.
I'm trying to think about how to math this. So the beam originated from the very nose tip of the ship, and it traveled. Shoot, how much did it travel?
I don't actually know the numbers, but like Torin is doing triangulation math in his head, trying to figure out where the fuck that came from.
Oh,
24 healing on both of them and anyone else who's still injured. Because if I remember right, this can hit up to 6 friends.
So I think you'll need a perception check to try to look or see that. I think only half the party spotted the ship before you guys started running.
Yeah,
I saw it before we started running. Do you want me to give another one, or can I still see it?
If you remember, both Rich and Nikos pointed it out to Torin, saying there was a boat in the sky, and it was getting real.
Torin was a bit busy. He just heard boat in the sky and went, "What are you, crazy?"
Okay, fair.
Fair.
Well, as you look up with that perception, all you see is clouds and cover passing over. There are a couple clouds a little bit thicker than others, but they seem to be filling the gap or hole of wherever the beam cut through the cloud for that moment. You can see the trace of where it looks like something might have, like, pierced through, but it's filling in relatively quickly.
Where did that come from? Where did that come from?
The sky.
No shit, he goes where in the sky?
I'll take a look about roughly where I saw it last time. Is it still there?
As you point up towards it, the location that you thought you saw it last, it seems to just be cloud and covered over. You can't actually make out the ship.
So, as a...
looks like it's disappeared.
These two are both getting mass cure wounds.
Ships just don't disappear, Nikos.
Never mind.
Are you
We're
healing
clearly
Rich,
dealing with
or are you
a
accepting
bit
his
beyond our
healing?
knowledge. If that drone is any indication here.
Go ahead, Rich.
No, I was saying before everybody's still trying to figure out what the fuck's going on over there. Rich is trying to check on Hachu.
Roll me medicine.
Hey, big noodly man.
I think we need to move.
Wow, thanks. Appreciate
He's
that.
awful
Love it.
messed up.
Cool.
He's hurt.
He's very hurt.
No fucking shit. I'm just seeing if he's alive and everything.
Yep. He is alive, though. He will be able to continue on, but he's going to be pretty ouch.
We need to fucking move in case it wants to fail again. He's gonna do what he can to help Hachu, and also probably halfway lean on Hachu at times.
The two of them come shrugging over towards you guys. You said you do some healing, Peter?
Yeah, well, they were still over there because it has 120-foot range. I used mass cure wounds for 24.
Gotcha. So both of you do get 24 healing, and anyone else that was injured.
Except Alexander.
Except for Alexander.
I guess I'll just die then.
Would you rather take 24 damage?
Would you rather take my foot up your ass?
And we get the die.
Can you reach? Anyway.
Sorry, as I
Hop, some one foot falls over.
Aw.
I think we need to leave.
I think that might be a good idea.
I started
What the
this.
hell?
As
You know
you
how
guys,
I joked about how this was gonna be like one of those novels or comic books, how there's like, extraterrestrials or whatever. I got hit with the laser beam from space.
I think you were on the money.
I don't think it came from space.
It definitely came from above us.
Yes, but I don't think it came from space. The angle of approach suggested that.
It was in the air. It wasn't from space, as I could see the actual ship.
You saw it. How large?
Yes.
How large? How large?
I would assume pretty large, right, DM?
oh yeah,
Very.
Very like that. Like ocean liner large. It sloop. Look.
How big was it, like comparatively? Would you say?
roll me insight, and I'll shoot you a DM here.
Ooh, we're all rolling like fucking ass.
Ooh.
Big.
I did see it actually, and I was sent what it looked like. So
Like maybe a Navy destroyer size? Of course, that was far away, so it might be even bigger.
Maybe it's a dirigible with it's about the
Thorn, I
size of
think
an
we're
Navy
dealing
ship.
with aliens.
I mean, it is.
He's still like he's walking backwards, like, holding
you
this.
guys
I know it sounds
suggesting it's-
ridiculous, but remember how we also ran into Cthulhu?
No, it's not.
So we need to go
Yes,
to the
but you get
general
my
store.
point. That the ridiculous isn't exactly ridiculous anymore. And it just
Do you
loves
think-
to come to us.
Do you think they
Oh,
have
great.
tinfoil at the general store? Or,
Probably. Why do you need tinfoil?
if they're aliens, and who's to say they're not going to read our minds and
What?
stuff?
They would have
Which
reacted entirely
immediately-
differently if they could read our minds.
Yeah, I assume they're out in the open. Rich immediately goes to a fighting stance.
I imagine half of you
Ditto.
would, as
Yeah.
a sort of grayish shallow beam, or rather multiple of them, spike into the ground. And somewhat phasing into existence, you see more of the kind of bug-like elves in various types of armor. Some of these ones a bit heavier armed, carrying pole arms, or various spears and halberds. One in pretty shiny and rather heavy armor, a large hawk on the top of it that hangs down his back into his cape, big old greatsword, like a proper, like, three-hander sword in his hand. Behind him, another one of those elves riding the back of what seems to be a pretty straightforward, large red dragon that, seems relatively calm and stable, despite the, bit in its mouth and the saddle on its back. As all of them kind of come to a half ready with small hand crossbows or their spears or swords. And the one in the very shiny heavy armor takes 3 idle steps forward, comes to a stop, and plants the tip of his sword into the dirt. Who among you is the leader? You,
Depends on the day.
the Infernal. Come forward.
What? No. I didn't say anything. I
And
was
who in the
bleeding.
hills are you?
Objectively, he is the only person here who can't be the leader. No offense, Alexander.
All I did was bleed.
Whoever among you represents your crew, step forward so I may speak with you.
We have no particular representative. We make decisions based on individual merit. Might be a bit of a surprise to you.
His eyes roll a little and he looks to the side for half a second and then looks back towards you. Then any one of you that can speak best, step forward.
We're just gonna kind of glance at Peter.
What are we going to be speaking about? Last time, you didn't seem so keen on speaking.
killing some of my crew during a crucial mission.
Well, they didn't want to speak.
We offered them every opportunity to explain themselves and to parlay, I think is the word that you're looking for there.
Your dragon
they chose
spawn and
violence
Fey
instead.
corrupted seem to speak for you, human.
They're part of the team.
Right. Very
Torrance
well,
taking
then.
visible note in frustration at the saddled dragon in the back there.
Very well, then. He'll raise the sword out of the dirt, pops it into the long sheath on his side, and crosses his arms over his chest. Seems to let a little more of a casual air about him as half the weapons go down to like quarter ready instead of half ready. I am Kithrak Rymus, commander of the Silver Starlight, Gaian 4th Fleet, the Void Cruiser, an expeditionary ship for your planet.
Planet.
Yes.
Told you they're from space.
Told you.
I was trying not to believe. It's completely preposterous. I don't.
And you are?
We're just gonna enlist you.
I am Father Peter Troikov. This is Torin Levencroft. This is Richard Kickington. That's Hachu. That's Alexander. And that's Strategos Nikos Zagros.
Quite the odd.
I'll give a wave, but I'm not taking my eyes off the back group here.
Gotcha. Quaint. And do you have a kingdom or belonging or order that you all answer to?
Different ones.
Hmm.
You could call us a group of representatives.
Representatives of which groups, then?
Greater Americas, most of the northeastern continent.
Are we in the Confederacy right now? If we are, then we represent the Confederacy to an extent.
He looks back over his shoulder, and one of them slowly lowers their crossbow, holsters it, pulls out what looks like a little disc, and starts carving some notes into it. Very well, that will help with the report. May I extend a unfortunate apology for how this occurred. I had informed my scouts to be of the utmost safety and security and not allow capture or sighting. You seem to have stumbled directly into them. They were simply following my orders, and it seems you have miraculously bested them.
In my defense, one of them was trying to use me as a shield, so sorry about that.
Torin just nods. He's still holding a water-cooled machine gun.
As was their orders. Not specifically to take the actions they did, but to survive and evade. Regardless, I see many of you have been hurt, and 2 of my warriors have been dispatched. I would like to collect their bodies, what remains of them, when my gunners attempted to safeguard our secret.
Fair enough.
That said,
There.
I wish
presume her body's like over here or something.
it's over in the like along the side here where the scorch ray just kind of cooked it. It's like a burnt armored husk just laying there now.
Small pile of ash.
Kinda, yeah. He looks to you, Peter. What then is your mission here? Why exactly are you fumbling about this forest?
The question could be asked of you.
Yeah, beat me to it.
Hmm.
We
As
definitely
you say,
weren't
you're
looking
not
for
from
you.
this. As you say, if you're not from this area, what rights do you have to be here as well as us?
Finding our lost trinkets.
finding your lost trinkets.
If I didn't
That's
know
what we're going
better,
with.
you are here to steal them like many others.
It seems like you don't know any better then.
Wait, tone it back a little bit.
Is it the thing that was assembled at Tuanarath?
So you have seen it then, yes. One of our expeditionary automatons found itself lost here many years ago, and we have been attempting to find it. Subsequently, its own stealth and sneaking ability bewilders even us.
It's been going around scaring people, which is why we're here, because people want to know what it was that was scaring them.
What's its particular intonation to the term Flatwoods?
That is something. I don't know if you've garnered any maps of our planet, but everywhere it's appeared has been in a town called Flatwoods.
That would likely be because when the first void ship arrived to deposit it to scout the regions, it assigned it to scout the forest outside of Flatwoods. You're such a simple species as to name multiple towns Flatwoods, that would likely interfere with its navigation.
That explains it. I'm sorry, it's just a bit off topic. What's with the dragon? Why is there a saddle on a dragon?
Dragons are a worthy mount and very adept at fighting Hellspawn.
Is he okay with that?
There's a very faint ear twitch and look back as you see the dragon raise its head up some, lower its nose, and look over the bridge of its nose towards you, Torn, and snort.
Torn's gonna be, is that a yes in Draconic?
The dragon replies with a somehow draconic throat kind of groan, like, yes.
Alright, just making sure. Sorry, I gotta, look out for my own.
But you never know what somebody did.
Shut up. I love Torn's just like, you good, dragon? Alright, whatever. Yeah, okay, just making sure.
Look,
Weird,
man,
but okay.
All right, it's weird, but
I mean, if he's
Whatever
okay
gets
with
you
it, I'm
going.
okay with it, I guess. Whatever. Sorry, off topic. Just right. That was I'm a bit flustered right now, for a multitude of reasons.
It would seem we nearly killed some of you, so it's understandable.
Nearly.
Debating still if we should have followed through.
That's a poor idea.
I would highly discourage you from that line of thinking.
Precisely my thought. I've already lost 2 crew, and you have already seemed to be harmed and caught up in the middle of this. Now, I need ask, and do answer truthfully, as I have been truthful with you, and will continue to be. Why are you here?
As you've put it, we were attempting to find your drone.
To what purpose?
Knowing what it was, it's a local legend. It's a thing of fear amongst standard individuals who have no idea what it is. We ourselves have no idea what it is.
Usually only drunks for some reason.
As was said, we were sent here to investigate it. You're trying to say it as if we're here specifically to steal it, as if we knew what it was to begin with.
there's debate if it was even real or not. We were just trying to find it to see if it was, and then figure out what it was.
Can you all swear?
Investigation.
Can you all swear by the statement that the vast majority sees it simply as myth or a cryptid, a monster, a ghost?
That's all
Like
I
a
could dig up.
newspaper, you can read about it if you want.
That's all I could dig up in 3 days of research. Is basically nothing. So I'd presume yes, cryptid.
Very good. Not wanting to bloody any further blades by removing your knowledge of the creature, although it seems you haven't seen our scout, I would like to make a deal in good faith.
I'm not opposed to it.
Either you aid us in finding our lost drone and return it to us so that we may leave and repair its damaged navigation while obtaining its knowledge of the forests and trees that reside in this realm. And you will be magically sworn to an oath of secrecy of the device and our existence. Of course, in return for some items that you may find interesting. Or you defy that. We bloody our blades with some of you, and those who do survive, well, we find different purpose for you without remembering who you were.
Oh goodness, that's quite the decision.
Why do you want to swear us to secrecy anyway?
There's a somewhat higher than average single raised brow from him.
He's a good Yankee, so they're already up there. Now he's just way up
Yep.
there.
Yeah. He just kind of looks you up and down at that. His mouth hangs a little bit half open. We obviously wish not to be seen or known by your kind or this realm.
I mean, I know that, but like, why? What are you even doing here to begin with? If you're gonna swear us to secrecy anyway with magic, then why not just?
A former captain to me was interested in the transfer of Feywild magic to Gaian realm magic and the interchangeability between them. They were curious why rifts were opening in such a way that matched what we utilize.
Yeah, we've been working on that.
We've noticed. It seemed the Gaians are choosing to work with Fey creatures to seal these portals to varying effect from what we've observed.
Yeah, kind of leading the charge on that one. I'd rather not have them intermixing. They
Very
don't
good.
play nice.
Then we're in agreement. For that same ability and the same, I believe you refer to it as the veil, the same ability to tear holes in the veil are what certain entities would salivate at the chance to obtain and use against your planet and our realm and others in between.
Might I inquire, is that your purpose for a visit? Isn't this planet, sorry, this planet? Because in my greater experience, usually an exhibitionary force into a realm that is generally unknown to them has very few causes other than
Then an invasion.
you don't say that part out loud. There's implication.
I will admit, well, very
Negotiations, Rich.
formidable. Our force is very lacking in a proper raiding capacity. What you view here is only a fraction of my expeditionary force compared to a true Githyanki army.
What's it? Imply a great offense, but other than that bright light you had from the sky, I'd say you're not necessarily equipped for their current weapons or resources.
Looks awfully familiar of a situation, doesn't it, Torin?
Huh?
Quite. Well, this is why we are attempting to find our automaton before any others should, as it's recorded and likely, if functioning properly, obtained a few samples of some of your greenery. We would like that information.
And the father said it well. We're sworn to secrecy or we die. Either way, depending on how we execute this. So could you please inform me what your interest is in our greenery?
Simply to understand its property in creating oxygen.
Well, that seems like a pretty admirable goal, all things considered. I take it you breathe oxygen. You're not.
Torrin's looking like gills. No, like.
Other brow goes up to match the first one. Just kind of unimpressed downwards look towards you.
Is your native planet lacking in oxygen, or are you?
No, we are just simply... I should not say we, I should say one of our chief scientists is interested. I am simply carrying out the orders and trying to right the wrong of a lost automaton.
So you're primarily a science vessel?
Regrettably.
In that case, how can we ensure the security and safety of this continent or plane?
That is above me to decide, and should I add a additional good report, likely they will be happy with knowing that the drone landed, obtained its samples, and after being lost for a short amount of time was recovered, returned. I will not be brought up on loss of troops. You will not be investigated or needing your memory wiped, and your planet and this realm will not be viewed as hostile territory.
I would insist that you imply that this planet also is clearly not defenseless.
Then if I understand your tongue correctly, do not give me reason to write in my report that it could be interpreted as potentially hostile.
Defensive, but not defenseless.
One only puts up a defense when they intend to be hostile and cannot commit to an attack.
No, that's not how defense works.
Some of the most dangerous people
let's
are
move
those
on
that wish
from
to
that.
be left alone.
So, what do you know about this drone? Like how does it operate? How is it expected to behave?
Autonomously. It is to be obscured and hidden. It is to collect samples and store them within its body. And it is to return to a site where it will be picked up as such. However, being lost, we have not been able to find it until recently narrowing its position to here. It is not meant to be seen.
So is it that it needs specific conditions for it to go to its recall point?
I do not claim to fully understand its science and mechanizations, but to my understanding, its designated area to search being Flatwoods, and to be picked up at Flatwoods, considering your species seems to replicate the names of regions multiple times over, has confused it in its attempt to find Flatwoods for extraction.
Did you program it in English?
We gave it what understanding of your cursed tongue that we could manage, which is likely adding to the conundrum.
So at least mostly on this continent, then maybe mostly on this continent. Okay.
How many Flatwoods are there on this realm?
You know, we're not quite sure.
It's a very simple name you give to a very simple place.
Flat and woods.
From a very simple people, it would seem.
Yeah, sometimes.
These simple people have ballistic weaponry.
Anyway.
The longer we are here, the more chance of bloodying blades to keep our secrecy increases. Are you going to aid us for the agreed upon barter, we'll say? Or am I wasting time prattling with you?
I mean,
Yeah.
I thought the accepting of that was already implicit.
Given the lack of healthy options, it seems like a most advantageous one for all of us.
Very well.
I'd rather not be killed or have my memory wiped, thank you.
Like we tried to tell your recon team, we have no quarrel with you to begin with, so it...
Nor we with you, which is why I am attempting diplomacy without seeming weak.
I appreciate it.
Should we have decided, we could have simply silenced you, but you all seem capable enough, and perhaps your services would be welcomed.
It's a simple cost equation. Silencing us is far more expensive via man and resources than it is to just work with us, I understand. It's not a weak decision, it's a logical one.
So, back to this thing. So the problem, it seems, that this drone is having is that it got confused by the fact that there's, what, six flatwoods within a, what is it, a 200-mile circle? And it doesn't, once it got lost at the wrong flatwoods, it doesn't know where its pickup point is anymore, correct?
Fortunately, that seems to be the illogical conclusion, yes.
So,
Does it
because I presume you have already tried throwing a net over it and catching it that way, wouldn't it be best to try and replicate the conditions of its pickup zone?
You perhaps overestimate our ability to have actually spotted it, yes, and not just caught some of its trail.
How would it determine that a location is named Flatwoods? Does it read atlases? Like, how does it know?
To my understanding, by obtaining eyes on your designators of lanes and paths.
It reads highway signs.
If that is what you call them.
Road signs. Technically, we don't have highways yet.
No, we do have highways.
Oh, sort of, but I mean...
They're not the interstates. That's for Eisenhower to invent.
Oh, yeah, right. So, one could presume it would seek out transit lanes and what if we just picked a nearby road and wrote a big sign that said Flatwoods on it and then pointed an arrow somewhere? Would that work?
How far into these zones is it supposed to go? Like, is it supposed to...
When originally sent, the original Flatwoods it was to inhabit and scout was very small. It would likely refrain from leaving that small confine were it not for your inability to create more names than one.
It's a big continent.
If you have an idea of how to catch it without totally destroying or dismantling it...
If we were to take, say, an open field and set up a sign labeling it Flatwoods, and just leave, would you expect it to go into the middle of the field? Do you think it would work if we were to put some kind of rare plant in the middle or rare for this area plant in the middle, that it would then try and collect as a sample, and you can ambush it, and I don't know, you can Misty Step it out or something?
You are asking someone who unfortunately does not understand the exact rubric and tech of the item.
Oh, alright. So let me ask this one then. Its directive is to scout the areas around Flatwoods, eh?
Yes.
So after it is done scouting the areas around Flatwoods, what is its directive then? Is it to wait in Flatwoods, or is it to
wait in Flatwoods for pickup? Yes.
Okay. And once it in per se that it has scouted all of the Flatwoods on this continent,
It
Is
would
it just supposed to
then.
pick the last one, pick the first one?
If it
Is
has
this,
log-
is this the thought process?
if it has logical reasoning, I'd be inclined to deduce that it is also decided that there's so many flatwoods that there's perhaps no end to its goal. But how smart is this? I mean, machines are dumb. Does it think? Like, I'm trying to wrap my head around this.
To my understanding, no. Because there is more than one Flatwoods, I do believe it lacks the comprehension to decipher between the two.
So
Well,
it's
it
just
stands to
running.
reason. Well, I mean, how long would it take to do its reconnaissance?
It was supposed to finish its mission 8 months ago.
Okay, let me specify my question. How long does it take for it to perform its reconnaissance as is? From start to finish, what's the time frame?
You're asking someone that does not know that capacity. I would
Yeah,
assume not very long, though.
Could we maybe beam that scientist of yours down here? Is that how that works? How'd you even get? Did you just teleport?
Why are you confused by that? It's just a upcast Misty Step.
The Silver Starlight is a Void Cruiser of the 4th Fleet, not the 4th Void Cruiser. Our scientist is with the fleet.
I presume that at the very least you might have someone that does have at least an understanding enough to answer these questions.
You're looking at him.
Great.
No offense, but it seems your boss has kind of screwed you.
Hardly. Were there not Gaians and Faekin and Dragon Spawn gallivanting about here, killing my scouts and getting in the
Well, I mean,
way?
This would be much easier if you had someone who knew more of the intricacies of how it operated.
If you knew how to label and assign designations to regions and townships with a little more authenticity, this would not be a problem to begin with.
You're blaming us for your lack of ability to find it. It's not very becoming.
Your failure to
Anyway.
plan is not our fault.
My patience
Anyway,
is wearing
so-
thin.
Do you have we will help you. Do you have an idea if you don't think that laying some kind of trap like that would work, because you are the closest thing to an expert, then what? Do you want everyone to form a nice line, link arms, and walk through the woods?
Not quite to that effect, but that is what we have been doing with our scout teams and our smaller drones.
And they've come up empty-handed so far, correct?
As of yet.
How long has this operation been underway?
About 4 suns now. We've combed much of this forest, but there is a couple lakes and small areas to the south that we have not investigated yet.
The machine, can it hear?
Yes.
Have you just tried shouting Flatwoods into the woods?
Does it have a designation or a name or something you can call it by?
It does not.
Okay. Does it have some kind of what's the word? A verbal command or something that it can be given to send it somewhere or something?
Like a dog.
No, it does not. It is a automaton. Upon
You
its
can use the
release,
Force.
it does what it needs to do, and it returns to a place to remain dormant, where it can be found by us and collected.
Well, we have to presume it isn't dormant, given it's been making appearances all over this continent for a period of months now.
Clearly.
Well, you said you searched. You haven't searched where and where?
We have been sweeping this forest and the township just, I believe you call it north of here. We are yet to check around the lake and the forest to the south of this location. Should neither of those yield, we will continue going west searching in a grid-like pattern until we can spot it, hopefully before it goes after another one of your 20 different flatwoods. Now, you're going to help us search and allow us to bind your secrecy with magic in return for some payment in favor, or am I to see you detained and your memories wiped?
No, we'll help.
We already said we'll help.
Come up with the best way to do so.
Then time is a pressing matter, and I would suggest, knowing this region and the fauna more, you join us in searching south. The sooner we find it, the sooner we can disable it, and the sooner we can leave.
So, 2 questions. Is it going to resist us
Yes.
violently, or is it just going to try and
Yes.
run away? Okay.
What
Should
its
you find
capabilities
it
then?
cornered or pinned, it will defend itself, as it has been instructed to.
Second question. How alive do you need it?
The items it has obtained and its optical nerves need to remain intact.
Pretty alive. Okay.
Third, how will we call you?
We will be
Or are you just
observing.
going to be watching us?
We will be observing.
Comfy.
Should it give you more comfort, I could assign one of mine to observe you directly. Should that provide a more warm, cozy feeling?
Surely you have a way to turn it off when you get it, otherwise it would resist you.
Should it have been built with a way to turn it off, that weakness could be exploited. None of our items can be turned off. None of our automatons are made with a off switch.
So the plan was always for you to find it at its pickup location and beat it apart?
No. Should it feel it had completed its mission by landing and searching the only flatwoods, it would have remained dormant, and it would have been simple and easy to pick up. But as it has not completed its mission, and it has been far more complex than it has the ability to decipher, it is still operating as it was designed, with stealth and self-defense.
That's just bad military intelligence.
I'm
Not
gonna.
moron if ever there was. Alright,
I got a quick question because I'm kind of just curious about this. How do you know you're even at the right flatwoods? There's not 20 of them in this region, is there? Because I'm pretty sure robots just thought like, I'm gonna look on the map and go to one of these other flatwoods because I don't know which flatwood I'm at. You think it would just stay put in the area that it was originally assigned?
His left brow is on an elevator as you say that, before reaching under his belt on the left side, pulling out a roll of paper, unrolling the somewhat dirty, kind of cheaper printed newspaper, and holding out the article, Flatwoods, Kentucky, the Flatwoods Phantom spotted, with some date and jibber-jabber information.
It seems we have the same evidence.
He rolls it
Watch
back up,
being fucking
places it.
coffin.
A what?
That's the folklore right now. Is that it's actually a flying coffin that's doing it.
As far as design goes, that is not entirely off. Very well then. I will recall my team. I ask, with one of my soldiers following with you, you begin your search of the forest directly south from here and around that little body of water, that little lake to the south.
Yes, Captain.
Raises his head up a little bit,
alright.
gives a nod, turns about, and will kind of fan his hand side to side as the dragon will extend its wings and will proceed to take off up into the air. As he steps back, he'll raise another hand straight up into the air and give me una memento.
Ah, Torn. Dang, the dragon's gone.
Fucking dust out here.
Business.
I presume Torn spent a fair bit of time during that conversation just making eye contact with the dragon, like, you hearing the shit?
The dragon seemed entirely fine and chill with everything.
You hearing the shit? You see this guy?
Look at this guy. You're gonna let him do this? How could you? I thought we were friends. I thought we were homies. You see,
It's a pretty nice planet, dragon. You sure you don't want to just live here?
you see one of the Gith just standing by, kind of looking at all of you, leaning a little bit on a halberd.
Well, what should we call you?
Tilts his head a little bit.
I'll try that again in Draconic.
Rolls his eyes, and kind of shakes his head a little bit, and will reply back in a very guttural, like, ew, I don't like speaking this Draconic. Reem.
Nice halberd.
Name it is then.
Nice chunk of copper.
Oh, have you seen what it does?
Yes.
Hmm. To each their own.
He'll tilt his head, pull the halberd out of the dirt, and starts walking his way along, and pretty quickly, you see him making his way south, will disappear into the under shrub and bush as he'll take his own kind of path parallel you guys.
What the hell just happened?
We met aliens.
I don't know why they couldn't just break into a library if they wanted to know about our plants.
I guess they're just elves with the stuff.
Without noses.
This is wreaking havoc on my perception of the greater world and the planes around us. The implication that there's a species potentially from another planet that carries humanoid semblance and breathes oxygen, and this is.
Haven't you seen Flash Gordon? All aliens are just humans.
No, I don't think I've heard of that.
That War of the Worlds?
Oh yeah, but those like aliens. Like the whole ammonia thing and the blood harvesting. The water thing.
Fun
Those
fact.
are like aliens, not like elves with tinfoil on.
Fun fact, War of the Worlds was indeed a book, however the famous radio play that sent half the country into a tizzy, not understanding it was a radio play, didn't happen until 38.
Yeah, but the book still exists.
The book
And
still
I
exists,
checked
though.
last session to make sure.
Yep.
And we're also good on Flash Gordon. It started in 34. So
Yep.
I was gonna say I'm like 90% sure Flash Gordon was already a movie serial.
I want to see Hachu in a Flash Gordon t-shirt. Ah! Just every Saturday morning.
Yes, everyone was.
I'm just saying, I think sci-fi has it very wrong. Flash Gordon is closer to correct in War of the Worlds. I don't know how to feel about that.
Either way, we have no assurances from what these fuckers have told us.
No, but they didn't leave us much of a choice, given they had us on 3 sides and a dragon.
And
Aye.
the just Death Ray.
Yeah, I guess that's a good.
Near Death Ray.
And apparently a ship in the sky. Look, I'm all for a good fight, but I'm not suicidal.
Yeah, we're just going to rewrap his forearms and his hands as you guys walk.
Really, it was. I don't particularly like having my hand forced, but when faced with the option of barter and collaboration or probable death. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to choose barter and collaboration.
What kind of pattern or movement, or how exactly do you guys want to go about looking or scouting out the area? What's the general process you're going to take up? As you have about 2 miles south down the road before it branches off to get to the lake.
I think this is stupid.
Okay.
I think Torin's gonna take out like 2 large sheets of the sketch paper he has, like affix them together and write Flatwoods in big letters on it and walk around holding it up in the air. Look, he said it can see and it reads the street sign. So if Torin walks around holding up a sign that says Flatwoods, maybe it'll.
I get it. We're dealing with stuff we don't quite understand.
While we're going, I'll take a minute to pull out the banner and make sure everyone's healed up.
Alrighty. Yeah,
Torin's
everyone
just walking
that's
through the woods looking like a ticket scalper. Flatwoods.
anyone that's injured, Peter will be able to say a prayer and raise the banner, healing you all up back to full that need it.
Alex bursts into flames instantly. You're now down 1 party member.
No, we keep you away. It's fine.
I see Peter doing that. I was like, Alex, check this out. This holds up a crucifix.
Why do you keep doing that?
It's funny.
I don't have to. I just periodically swap the vodka and the holy water.
Oh.
Good thing I don't drink vodka.
What would happen if you cut the vodka with holy water?
Ooh.
Better yet, because he does drink whiskey, you put holy water ice cubes in it, so as they slowly melt.
Yeah, there you go.
Rude.
Holy ice.
Wow, this really has a kick to it.
It's got a real burn.
Damn. Minecraft damage ticking noises.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
Yeah, if you're gonna walk along looking like one of the boxing ring girls that are showing like what round it is with the sign up above your head,
Yes.
how are the others gonna be going about? Rich says he's gonna be sticking with Hachu wherever he goes. So what's kind of the pattern for the rest of you? How are you guys moving as a whole, or who's doing where?
I'm too short. I need better coverage. Can I climb you?
Alex is already going to start climbing onto friggin' Torin's shoulders. He's already got a sign made up as well.
Mine's bigger. Stop. What do you?
Yeah, but your penmanship sucks.
I don't think it cares about penmanship.
Probably.
I think it does.
There are 2
maybe
small
splitting
arguing
apart
creatures.
so we can cover more ground.
Come on, Nikos, let's go this way.
Nikos,
Alright,
there are
if you-
2 arguing creatures climbing you.
I'm unfortunately used to this at this point, so I'm not really even going to bother.
So we'll have
I'd be more
Nikos with
concerned with-
Torin
you're-
on his shoulders and Alexander on his. Peter, are you gonna walk with him?
I'm gonna walk with him, yeah.
Alrighty.
Hey, if you hear anything or see anything, make a shot at the ground or sky or something, and we'll all come running. If this doesn't work, the throne has a tendency to appear before drunk people, doesn't it?
Apparently, so just get drunk then, I guess.
Yeah, so...
I can.
You hear that,
join
Reem? Are you listening to us?
You can assume there's an answer to that in some way, despite not hearing any reply.
A couple twig snaps.
Yeah.
If you want it, I found some local liquor in a highwayman's truck a while ago. It's pretty good.
Alex is going to pull out his
Well, there's
bottle
his
of
answer.
whiskey and start drinking it.
What did you? What? Remember what happened last time?
Not that bottle. I assume that bottle's gone because he never actually held on to it when he passed out.
Are you drinking from one of the other bottles you collected?
I
No,
think they're
I'm
all
drinking
like
from
that,
one of
man.
I'm drinking from my own personal bottle that I carry on me.
Ah, okay, gotcha. I was like, wait a minute.
It's that really aged stuff that I found. Oh shit, like 6 or 7 sessions ago. Yeah, he has it in his coat pocket.
Shit. Alright. Yeah, Alexander up top drinking from that. Torn in the middle, and then Nico's walking below, Peter beside. Hachu, are you sticking with them, or are you taking a slight parallel route with them as you guys go through the forest?
I guess I mean, the idea is try to find it, so I'd say we cover more ground if we divert just a tiny bit, I guess.
Yeah, I thought
Alrighty.
you and Rich were going somewhere else.
Gotcha. So, Hachu and Rich, if you guys can give me a nature roll.
Nature roll, huh? Eh.
That's a history, my friend.
What? I swear I pressed the right button. Oh, it doesn't fucking matter. Great.
Nice.
Hey! And Rich had to step away for a moment, so I will quickly open up his sheet and roll for him.
Alexander, could you stop drinking that next to my head? The smell is very alluring.
Oh, God damn.
Alrighty. Well, moving through the forest, you're used to bayou and bog, and he's obviously used to the autumn realm and very piney and kind of dark forest. You'd think your guys' combined like nature elements would be pretty adept here, but in fact, perhaps because you guys got sunbaked a little while ago, despite being healed, it still has a bit of a mental and emotional kind of just tired after that, even with being healed. And you guys kind of wander a little bit further south, and you eventually make a nice wind around as you kind of inadvertently circle around the east and south side of the lake and slowly are orbiting around, hopefully gonna start approaching closer in due time. The other 4 of you, despite Alexander drinking, the other 3 of you, roll me nature.
I'm getting sick. Give me a drink of that already.
Alex will hand him the bottle and be like, "Please don't kill it. Just like a couple of swigs."
He's gonna be nice. Just a quick swig, then he'll hand it back up. What is it?
I don't mind people drinking from it. I've known people that just chug the bottle. That's the only reason.
Really not quite have lips, so everything's sort of a mouth pour, so you don't have to worry about any sort of backwash.
I'm good. I just want to make sure it's like nothing personalized. I had people do it before, and
I understand. Sucks. No, that's very rude. That's very rude of them.
Torn and Alexander, distracted by liquor on Nico's shoulders. Peter, you're back in your element of moving through forest and scouting, checking the underbrush, looking for broken twigs and limbs. And Nikos, you're able to support that pretty well despite the Muppet show going on up above you.
Again, I mean, kind of used to it at this point.
They're like shuffling. They're both holding Flatwood signs, and like you're getting paper knocked in your face, and they're like drinking. There's like a slosh of liquor on your head, like just
another Tuesday.
As you're moving forward, Peter, you end up just a little bit ahead of Nikos and the other 2. As you're going through the underbrush, you start to see some drag marks where top limbs of a bush were broken by something that perhaps flew or swept by really quickly. And then you start to see another bush that looks like it had, for lack of better words, a crate drug over the top of it at pretty high speed. You find some more broken limbs that have snapped off. And you see where a lot more new fresh leaves have fallen onto the ground as what looks like a tree was impacted against. You find another one that has just a large 3 set of claw marks going across the bark as you get closer to the lakeside, starting to smell more of the moss and the water. Oh my god, why am I hiccuping so much? As you approach the edge, you're able to kneel down a little bit, and let me move it to the map here for you to show you what you see with that Nat 21.
Here, I've got an idea.
Whack!
I'm gonna
Corn
modify
wall
my
cracker?
sign. I'd love a cracker. Also, I'm gonna make a modification to my sign. I just a smaller print. I'm thinking.
This makes me feel like a pirate.
Hey, Reem, we got it. You should probably signal your bosses.
You hear a small shuffle in the bush off beside you, and then in Draconic, sending for him now. As you look forward, you see a large metallic, kind of armored dress-looking figure. It's got long, heavy metallic arms with large claws, and you can see what looks like kind of an upside-down spade as almost like spaced armor or a helmet around the very dark dome that has two very large, glowing, almost owl-like eyes that are just projecting outwards, and it's currently standing idle looking down, and those eyes are projecting very brightly onto a bush that it seems to be observing on this little island.
Nikos, Torin, Alexander, it's there.
Oh,
Roll me perception, you three.
Oh
Torn
god,
looks
we're
up
the
from
three
first
stooges.
step on.
Torin looks up from stenciling on his sign.
I have an idea.
Sign marks the 10 square meter or square feet that is Flatwoods. This sign is official.
I need the three of you to each roll stealth. Not advantage or disadvantage, just stealth.
Stealth.
The orange one on the hoplite is more stealthier than his head's in a bush.
He's behind the Flatwood sign.
You guys aren't hearing the dog coming through, are you? Because Rosie's being
Nope.
an absolute bitch
Every
right now.
once in a while, like a single bark, but that's about it.
Okay, have the door closed, so if it gets
Wow,
too much,
your
just ping me.
your female dog was being a bitch?
Oh,
I'm
Right?
surprised.
Wow.
Yeah, well, the reason why I say that is because beagles, like the girl beagles, are a lot more independent and a lot more vociferous. They're just assholes. So, whereas Peanut's just a fucking sweetheart, she's just a total fucking bitch.
As you guys walk along, Torn and Nikos, you both overhear Peter calling ahead to you, and you do notice that he is a little bit more hunkered down. Both of you able to crouch just a little bit, or at least lower your head, Torn, while sitting up on his shoulder. Alexander, you catch it a moment later as you guys are squabbling a bit, and a couple noises perhaps ring out. Peter, you do see its head rotate just a little bit, looking in your direction, but it doesn't seem to see anything as Nikos approaches with the Muppets on his shoulders.
Quiet. Look.
Yeah, there it is.
Why does it look so Victorian?
I'm not sure.
Creepy.
If it moves, I think we should need to start an engagement on it. Reem!
Hey, Peter, what do you think of my sign? Do you think this will work?
He's gonna point his sign
Don't
down,
know.
Peter.
Reem, are you guys from this plane?
You get no answer.
Ah,
Is he giving you the silent treatment? You guys fighting?
I'm not sure, to be honest.
He doesn't seem
I
very
don't think he
sociable.
likes me.
The eyes become a little more yellow, and the beams coming from them widen just a little bit in your guys' direction, illuminating some of the trees as its head starts moving on a flat plane left to right.
Are there any obvious weak spots on it?
Give me investigation.
Didn't when you cast the legend lore spell, didn't you get some information saying like the astral realm? So I don't know, if you try to banish it, it might send it there.
I think that might be where they're from.
Ooh, isn't the DM here?
I'm climbing down. I'm coming down. I'm just gonna.
He says as he's climbing down with Alex still on his shoulders. Hey, careful, careful. I've still got the bottle.
Cork it.
Quiet.
Do you think it can hear?
I don't see why it wouldn't be able to.
I mean, it
Looks
said
like
sheep.
the neck might be its only weak point. Perhaps if we can get underneath it, we can hit whatever is causing it to fly, too.
The eyes start to go a little more orange, and the beams on it start to tighten a little bit in about a 20-foot area space around you. As it makes a nice little rotation of its body, going flat on with its head, and starts to hover over in your direction very idly and heavily.
Like, has it seen us, or is it just sensing?
You
Like,
can't tell, but it seems to be sensing and trying to investigate as it approaches with orange eyes.
I'll try and get into the brush here.
Remember, its eyes need to be intact. They said something about an optical nerve and whatever's inside it.
Torrance just crouched down, holding his sign up, like hiding behind it.
Roll me stealth, Peter and Nikos. Alexander, what are you up to?
I'm gonna climb down and put the bottle away.
Go.
10.
18.
Alex is likely gonna trip and probably drop his bottle. And it's probably gonna clatter across the ground. Like, no!
As it approaches, the orange eyes scanning left to right. It passes over you, Peter. The eyes get a little bit darker orange. The head rotates a bit quicker over. Locks on the Nikos. Rotates back over. Passes over Torn, but sees the sign. The eyes go white for a second as it scans the sign left to right. And then goes back to orange. Deeper orange. Shoots over to the bottle. And then its head jerks as the eyes and the head and then the body rotates with it, kind of like when the body moves under a tank's turret. Fully squares off on Alexander, the eyes slowly getting to a darker red.
He's gonna hold up the sign, shivering.
Oh yeah, he's got his own Flatwood sign!
Oh wait, no, we have one sign that says Flatwoods and one sign that has "This is the only true Flatwoods."
But look at where Alexander is. He's in the 10-foot square as you.
Oh.
He's shaking, holding his sign.
Both of you roll me performance.
18. I am the true Flatwoods.
As he looks between the two, he looks at Torrent's sign again, the eyes going red, and you see thin, maybe inch-wide beams projected out from either lens as it scans over and kind of warbles and zigzags over his. Shoots over to Alexander's, starts scribbling over his and looking at it. Alexander, I need a deck save.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Ooh, very good.
Yep.
Let me roll here.
He's in the 10 feet square, though!
He's the fake Flatwoods.
Yeah, but he's within the space of the real Flatwood, so it shouldn't matter.
Uh-huh. It's just another sign for Flatwoods.
Everything goes still for half a moment as both of those beams get razor thin and super bright before the board and sign that is up above Alexander splits in half, going down the seam of the board and stops just short of cutting the top half of Alexander's hat in half as a ear-piercing, like, water jet noise
wearing a helmet.
sounds out. That's why it didn't go all the way through. It hits the top of the helmet, but it cuts the top of your wizard hat in half, folds left and right, looking like a bicorn on top. As the eyes widen back out to orange, I would like everybody roll me initiative.
I will correct you. He's not wearing his hat, though. He's just wearing the helmet.
Oh, just the helmet. Okay.
As I said, he looked like a doughboy going into town last session.
Gotcha. So it won't cut the hat in half then if he's not wearing the hat. It'll cut the sign in half and stop at just above the top of the helmet.
Instead, it cuts the top of the helmet in half and it just falls to either side of your head.
Clunk, clunk.
It's too stupid to read. It's too stupid to read. It's too stupid to read.
Those of you in Team 2, being Hachu and Rich, you guys will be entering combat in approximately 3 turns. As you guys took a little bit of a roundabout. Thanks to the nature rules, you guys will be approaching from a indiscerned angle in 3 turns. So, top of the turn order, Nikos. The Phantom of the Flatwoods is staring you guys down and just laser beamed in half his Alexander's sign while shaking there, trying to appeal to the greater alien senses. Kind of like that liberal pole dancing chick in Independence Day when she's like, "Welcome home!" And then they get blown up.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, Peter said that the neck was like a weak spot, he thought, so let's go for the neck.
Alright, called shot in the neck. Whew, that'll hit.
Reem! We could use your expertise!
Or a bunch of your buddies.
He throws the spear as it wedges inside the kind of half-dome reverse spade that's covering its head. It latches inside there, and you see some of the armor pry up as the spear rips into it, and it lets out sort of a loud, groaning, almost metal, like, straining noise.
Alright, well, let's try it again.
Right. Recall and throw again. Ooh, that one will not hit as you try to go for the neck again.
Alrighty.
Yeah, you'll throw it again, and it will manage to jerk its head to the side just an inch as the Spey armor will glance it off to the side, and the spear will land a little bit in front of Peter.
Alright, then I'll just get back and use the brush as what little cover I can from it.
Understandable. Alright, Phantom of the Flatwoods. It is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. As it hovers over to there, rotates around head first and then body with it. Both of its arms will go stiff, somewhat down to the left and right, as the eyes will light up. I need Peter, Torin, and Alexander to all give me a dex save.
Is this an area of effect?
It is.
Oh, we're all dead except
27.
for
Torin, you will only take half damage. However, I believe you negate that, so you won't take
will
damage.
take
You'll
no
manage to
damage.
dodge. However, Alexander and Peter... Let me type here.
I can't wait to take 50 damage.
17 acid damage on the both of you.
Sign!
As it shoots outwards, dissolves the sign, hits Peter on the side and melts a bit, and hits Alexander, melting some of your gas mask case and a bit of your shoulders. As this beam, it looks like a light beam and scorches at first. However, everything that it scorches slowly starts to degrade and melt an additional amount. As both of you will take 17 acid damage. It will then rotate, advance forward, and it will raise both of its hands up, bringing both down with a kind of hammer fist-like motion. Let's see if
Before
we...
you do that, can I argue something real quick?
Sure.
I just hit him with Hellish Rebuke, so would he still be focused on an attack after bursting in flames immediately, or no?
Ooh, well, let's see. Hellish Rebuke. That is a auto hit, or do I have to roll against that? I do not recall.
It should be an
Creature must make
automatic.
a dex save. Nope, I gotta make a dex save against it. Alright.
Either way, I think that would distract it from hitting Peter.
That is a 16. Ooh,
Yeah.
it will meet, so it'll take half damage. So,
But still, I'll argue, wouldn't you think that'd distract it?
sort of.
Like, I'm gonna attack this priest man. Oh no, I'm suddenly in fire. What just happened?
Let me make a roll here. Alright, I'll accept the argument. How much damage is that in total?
Let's see here. It's gonna be a 23.
23 total? Or
23.
So that should be.
It
29
says
plus your
here
11.
fire damage is. Oh wait, never mind. There's a total. Sorry, I was reading the wrong one. That'd be 28.
Is that including your plus 11?
Yes.
Yeah.
okay.
It's a 17 for fire damage, and a plus 11 would be 28.
Okay. It says you upcast it as well.
Oh, would that also include the additional 12?
Yeah. If you
Oh,
upcast
I
it,
was
you do the
wondering.
additional upcast damage. That's what I was
Right,
wondering.
hold on. I gotta actually get a
That'd
calculator.
be, if it's 11 plus that, so that would be 40.
So 20 damage.
So
So
it'll
you're
take
taking half.
20. That will minus 10 from it, so that'll put it at 230. As the fire will erupt around it, you'll see it groan, and some of the armor will let out a little bit of a kind of droop, as it seems like much of the fire and hellflame is almost refracted from it. It almost kind of, it doesn't seem to want to stick. And the napalm-like material that Alexander produces almost kind of slicks off of it, almost like a kind of duck feathers as it falls off to the side rather than sticking. Some of it still keeps to it, however. Having failed its check to go after the nearest target, it will instead see you, Alexander. Instead of going after Peter, it will go after you with its follow-up attack.
A worthy sacrifice.
That will be 21 to hit.
Yep.
All
Definitely
right.
hit.
So,
Uh-oh.
there we go. Ooh, 17 more hard-focused acid damage will hit you in the chest. Oof. As it just fires a very quick bzz out of its eyes that will just impact you square in the chest.
Why? Why does it burn?
It's like a flashlight or laser beam hitting you, and then once it goes away, anywhere that it hit seems to additionally dissolve and melt a bit into your flesh and chest chest cushion. Torin!
You done? Are you done?
We're gonna climb the robot.
Oh.
Wait a second. Ah, it's too late.
Don't
Never
damage its eyes.
Yeah, I remember. Well, the eyes are the part that's killing us.
It is about 5 feet off the ground, so I will argue you will have to make a acrobatics to jump up and clamber onto it.
That's nice.
Ooh, that one. All right. You'll run forward
down
past
to the
Peter. You go to jump up into it. You grab onto the side skirt that's hanging down, kind of like layered armor, and your claws go kind of scrape down the sides, and then whoop, you fall down, landing roughly where you were into the top of the shrub.
It's been greased.
I don't even wanna turn.
That's turn.
I'm so put out by that. Yeah, that's turn.
All right, Alexander, you are up. Ooh, firebolt. That will hit.
It's gonna be in the chest,
Gotcha.
and it's gonna be 35.
35. All right. Yeah, you'll see a firebolt sail over both of your heads and impact it in the chest, the armor giving just a slight dent. However, a lot of the hellish flame just dripping down it and falling onto the ground, but still doing a bit of damage to it.
Man, I'm gonna find some cover, and I'm gonna hide for a bit, because I'm hurt really bad.
Gotcha.
Probably right here. I assume that's cover.
Give you guys a little more combat space here.
Is this cover here?
That would be cover. You are down a about 5-foot slope there next to
Yeah,
Nikos.
I'm gonna wait there.
Alrighty. Peter!
I'm good. Once I get out of this bush, I'm good.
So I'm underneath it, right? Effectively.
Just about. You're directly in front of it.
What does the bottom of it look like?
Give me investigation.
Pervert.
As you look under its armored skirt.
Nope.
Can I help with that, since I most of my action is probably laying under it in the shrub as well?
I think we'll have to belay that for now.
Yeah, you just don't want me to roll a fucking 32 on it.
No,
I think
he's
it's the
still
one.
he's still rolling. Whenever you give a help, it allows them to reroll. So you'd be giving him advantage. However, having tried to climb up and fallen down, him trying to look off to the side as you scrape the side of it, yeah, you can't really make out anything underneath the armor skirt. It's really warm, and that could be contributing to why you're not able to, like, really look underneath as it's hovering in front of you.
Peter, a bit uncouth, don't you think?
That's why he failed. He can't look up a lady's skirt.
That sounds about right.
So, if you remember, I not only it's not in my spellbook because we got lazy, but I have a Word of Radiance and Radiant Touch, Hand of Radiance. They're the same roll, but it's whether or not it's a touch spell or a cast spell.
Yep.
So, I am going to cast Hand of Radiance. It's going to say Word of Radiance, but I'm going to cast Hand of Radiance.
All right. Hand of Radiance. Touch and see with Radiance must succeed on a con save. All right. Chunk. Woo. That is a 22.
Alright, that passes. But, with my other hand, I'm going to grab Torin, and we're going to skedoodle over to here, I think that's within range.
It will be able to make a opportunity attack you.
No, it won't!
Yep, you are mobile because you made an attack. Yeah, he'll grab it. You'll see radiant energy hit the armor shielding, and a somewhat bluish energy comes out of the armor where he touches it, negating the effect as he scoops up Torin out of the little bramble and runs with you.
We need to get some spacing.
That's right where I wanted to be. I think.
I don't think you were.
As we round about to Nikos. Nikos, what would you like to do?
All right. Well, as he said, let's get some spacing. So I'll go like there,
All right.
and then we'll keep going for the neck.
Bonus action recall spear.
Yep.
All right, and then chucking it. That'll hit with a called shot. That'll hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
Alright.
You'd love to see it.
Let's see. So that is. I can math. I swear. Let me grab my calculator.
No, you can. I'm sorry. No, you can't.
I can math sometimes.
You can math the way Matt can spell.
I can math really well. Okay.
I do number good.
You do math better than Will ever will, but you know.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, by the way, Will from the future. Fuck you.
Yeah, your mom's gay.
Your mom's gay. You take your spear, recall it to your hand, give a nice javelin toss forward as it sticks it in the front of the neck, its head letting out a bit of a groan as the rotator cuff seems to catch for a few moments before it yanks its head to the side and the spear falls out, but not with some metal shavings falling out with it. What else you got, Nikos?
That will be all.
Alright, roundabout to the big bad. He doesn't like that. He's gonna float on over. making the little, what's the Jetsons?
Oh god.
He's gonna hover on over towards you, and he's gonna make his attacks against you, Nikos, because ow. First
yeah, that's
one,
understandable.
that is a 12. Second one is a nat 1.
Oh.
Third one is also a nat 1. Alright, dice is going into the dice jail.
It's just
Man, I
bashing
must
his
have gotten
fist.
some component in there then, huh?
It's just bashing his fist against Nikos' shield, just womp 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 womp.
I blame its targeting computer being bad. One of those nat 1s was a 1. Goody.
That
I
seems to
think the
be-
targeting computer got a spear through it at this point.
I think
It
the
just has a bad motivator.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Don't you fucking start. Don't you start. It will lose its right hand as it brings both arms up and robotically starts to kind of pinwheel its arms forward. First one impacting his shield, making your heels dig in just an inch. The second one impacting, but you graze it off to the side, causing it to flail as the third one impacts your shield. And the right hand and the claws shatter and fall into pieces across the shield. Its right arm now cut down. Let me double check the rolls. Yep, it has no more right arm from the elbow down as it shatters across the top of the shield.
Torin, do you think you can get your electricity up inside it?
I'm worried about the electrical components, and I'm going for it again.
It'll let out a loud kind of ringing siren noise as the head will rotate one time rapidly. You hear a bit of that grinding of metal in the neck joint as it will look back down at you, Nikos, and then over at Peter and Torin. It's going to use its bonus action laser focus. The three of you suddenly find that you are outlined by about a half-inch sort of translucent red layer.
Oh,
That's not
look,
good.
fairy fire. We're so screwed.
Torin,
That's
you're
not
up.
good.
I'm going again. I'm going again.
Torin's gonna charge at it again and try to hop on its back again.
Roll me acrobatics.
We're gonna jump off of Nikos this time.
Roll me dexterity to get up on top of Nikos, and then acrobatics with advantage.
Can I give him an assist?
What is happening?
Since he's, trying to use me as more momentum.
I will say because you already
okay.
took your action and your bonus action, it'll be
That's fair.
determined on him. Yeah, that roll. You'll scramble up Nikos, and you won't quite be able to make it up his back to get up to his shoulder, but you could still try to run forward and clamber up on it without the advantage.
Yeah, I'm still going for it.
All right, acrobatics.
Okay.
Hey!
That's
Without
fair.
its right hand, it tries to kind of swing inadvertently and rotate in place. You jump up, grabbing onto its now non-lethal right arm, and you're able to use that with one talon, yank yourself up, and you're essentially... You have your hind claws dug into its hip shielding, and you have one of your claws on the back of its neck guard, essentially, is the way that you're holding it. You're over its right side.
I would like to roll either perception or investigation. This is clearly a machine. It has clearly been put together in some way, maybe. Perhaps try to deduce how or weaknesses or stuff like that. Or vital joints.
Roll me whatever we have for your machinery or machine understanding, your tech.
I think that's just basic understanding plus the 7 plus the temporary 5 I have.
Yeah.
I'll just do perception or investigation.
Investigation, yeah.
That's awesome. All right. That's a dirty 20 with all the stuff added.
Damn. Alright. Yeah, you take a look at it. You try to determine what's where and what parts of it. And let me send you a little DM here real quick of what you're able to deduce.
I have not yet found any machine I cannot tame. You will not be the first.
What is there in access panel?
I'm looking for it.
Didn't know Torin was becoming a gypsy. He's trying to rip out the copper from his head.
If there's a
Hey,
bundle
hey,
of
hey.
wires, he's definitely gonna start ripping and clawing.
Gypsies are in the other campaign.
There you go.
There's no rivets, there's no welds, there's no rivets, there's no welds.
Is that the 20? Fuck. Do I still have an item interaction?
I would say yes. Because I'd say bonus action was taken trying to climb up on Nikos with some of the movement lost. And then jumping up onto it was your action and perceiving that.
Well, if you'll allow me, he's going to try his best to jam one of those wrenches from the automotive toolkit into, like, it's just the socket of its right arm where there's a movement there that needs
If it
to be
was a bit more of a passive, I would say so, but because it's kind of a targeted action, similar to how when Nikos tries to specifically poke something, that would be a bit more than just a item interaction, since it's kind of an attack.
Item interaction, he's gonna get the toolkit out.
Alrighty. Yeah, you're able to reach down, pop out the toolkit, twirl one of the tools in hand, one of the wrenches.
Rips out a 1 1/16 wrench.
Oh, you're mine now.
Alexander. What do,
He's
Babu?
gonna poke his head up here, kind of get in position where he can kind of shoot over the berm,
Alright.
and he's gonna firebolt again.
Ooh, alright. Ooh. That will miss as it will raise a hand up and kind of sway to the side with Torn hanging off the side of it as it will sail past it.
Okay.
What else you got?
Having realized that he probably shouldn't use the crossbow until he sends it back, he's gonna pull out his revolver.
Hey! That's -4, so that'll be a 16. Unfortunately, a 16 won't do any damage as it will hit it and just kind of ping off to the side off the breastplate.
Okay.
Actually, I have something interactive for that. Hang on. Where did I put that?
Gotcha. By the way, it turns out.
Jesus!
Go ahead, Hachu.
It turns out you can totally have a 357 Magnum revolver. By the way,
Ooh.
it's brand new at
Yes.
this point, but I found that out.
It came out in 37?
It came
Yes.
out in 35. If I remember
Oh.
correctly.
You knew that.
I had to try and debate between that on Nesron's guns, whether they're going to be 38 or 357, but
Oh, hell yeah.
38 works better for
Same thing.
stuff.
Relatively.
Pressures.
You can stuff a 38 and a 357 and just have a heavier frame.
Peter. What do? Oh boy. Oh, he's measuring bubbles. He's drawing lines.
The caster is drawing circles. Everybody
Oh,
run!
no.
Yeah, it's the healing. It's gonna be a healing circle. So
I cast Soviet Doom. Doom? Doom?
If it is healing, I mean, I am still at max health. I haven't been hit yet.
Yeah, I'm debating whether or not it'll be healing.
there's radiance on this radiant damage. It's hits Alexander with it by accident, turns to dust.
Ouch.
Oops.
Oh, sweet low, oh chariot.
I'm filing a grievance report.
Ooh, Saint Nikita. All right.
That's good, yeah.
That's +3 to all attacks. I'm assuming this doesn't count as a hellish nature.
It does not.
Yeah.
Wow, the robot doesn't count as a hellish nature. Go figure.
But everybody
Someone
gets a.
clearly hasn't read enough Unabomber Manifesto.
No, I'm not a morons.
You gotta download it on Amazon.
It's magnets. I think it's magnets. I don't know. It's magnets. No rivets.
That's a +3 to
Magnets, how
everyone's
do they
attack.
work?
Yep.
Okay. Are you doing it with bonus action as well, or no?
No.
Okay. What you doing with your bonus action?
As it stands for the moment, nothing. Let me check. I'm pretty sure guidance is a touch spell. I didn't mean to send that. Yeah, it's a touch spell. So yeah, I did. I mean, there's no way I'm gonna hit it if I use a gunshot. Like,
Wouldn't it hurt?
I just do not have the dice.
Hey, rounds
All
down
right.
range or rounds down range, man.
All right, sure. 15, or no, that's 11.
Ooh. Is that out of the... Oh, the Winchester. Alright, let me find the rifle caliber.
Jesus.
As if I can take it right off the shoulder and off into the distance.
Like, stop! Stop!
Top of the turn order. Hachu and Richard. Having a nice, merry, mosey adventure, singing the bare necessities and reminiscing about fey fairies and size differences and drinks that you could have together. Roll initiatives as you enter from a mostly sunken wooden plank on the bottom left of the map.
The signs didn't work. The signs didn't work. There's no rivets on it.
27.
Holy shit!
Hey,
Yeah, an
you calling
18.
your
All
friends or
right.
What?
I mean, I could roll it again with the thing, but like,
You might get an at 20.
nah,
Nice
no,
well.
no, I fucking won't.
I mean, you get to take the higher, right? Or do you have
I
to
get
take
to
the
take the higher
second?
anyways.
Yeah,
I,
roll it.
I take the higher one. So see,
Alright,
yeah, exactly.
18. Alright, 18 works. That's not bad. Oh no, it downgraded you. I gotta switch it back. There we go. Alright, top of the turn order. Give me una memento. I'm gonna switch this out here.
Oh, shit, they're on it. We can see that thing from over here, right?
Oh yeah, you can see it. Big bright eyes, shiny armor, orange lizard geckoing up the side of it, Nikos in front of it, rounds ricocheting off and a firebolt glancing off it. Yeah.
Don't hit the eyes! Don't hit the eyes! Don't hit the eyes!
You are up, Rich.
No,
What would you
that
like to
thing.
do?
That thing looks
Send you
fucking
a DM real
ridiculous.
quick.
I don't know why it's so Victorian.
Hmm.
I think they need our help.
Certainly fucking sounds like it.
Did you send me a DM?
Yep, I sent you a DM. And
Ooh,
Rich is
alright.
going to. Let's see, let me measure real quick. Yeah, alright.
Oh, fuck. Sneezing.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Alright, Rich is going to dash to right there.
Alrighty.
And let me double check, make sure. Yeah, it's just that's bonus action, so never mind on that. Actually, no. He's going to use his bonus action to. Oh, well, never mind. That's not enough for that. Yeah, no. Yeah, he's going to get angry.
Ooh, alright. Running on up there and going into a rage.
Yep. He's doing that. In
Alrighty.
whichever order.
That works.
Probably getting angry first because he got left out of the fight to begin with.
Angie first, then run his way up.
Angie.
Yep.
Nikos.
All right. Well, bonus action, recall a spear.
Antidote joint in the
Oh.
neck.
Sure you want me to throw up with you on it?
Yeah. I'll just.
It's all right. Throw it to the neck again.
All right, called shot. That will miss, as it will glance off to the side and fall into the water.
Jesus.
Oh wait, no, it's a
that
plus
was it.
3. Let me add
Yeah.
3 to that because of Saint Nikita. That will still not hit.
Ooh. This metal thing has high AC? What?
Whoa.
And especially when you're targeting like a one particular part of it. Yeah, I know. That's all for me.
Alrighty. As we get to his turn, allow me just a quick moment. I gotta scroll back in some notes and find a quick something. I don't know where it went, but it is somewhere in here. Where did it done go? No.
It done did gone done somewhere.
Done diddly did do the diddle do diddle.
It's diddling them. What?
Diddly do. Howdly do, neighbor.
How dare you? Diddly do, how dare you?
Howdly do, neighborino.
Keep running your mouth, Alexander. You to get diddled.
Oh.
Hey, yo,
No,
what's
please, just because I'm the science doesn't mean anything.
Oh no. Let the fan fictions roll.
There's a reason why he doesn't go to Catholic churches.
Richard,
Is that
grab the
the
baby
reason?
oil.
Because he bursts into flames when he crosses the threshold?
That and other reasons. And then there's a reason why he can't go to a Jewish synagogue or friggin' Islamic mosque. either,
Anywhere
because
considered
we will
holy
butcher
ground he
him.
can't step on without
We
it
will
hurting.
Butcher him.
Sacrifice the goat.
Well, like, especially if you go to a mosque, you're
I
a
don't think
goat.
he's gonna go
So
there.
like,
I was saying I
Like-
was going to avoid making that joke, but if
That's,
we're going to go there,
oh man.
I mean, I'm not gonna say it, but like,
Why can
We
I
all know
not
how that joke ends.
find
You know.
you
The
know,
implication.
the
Velcro
things?
gloves and everything, you know.
Goodness. Where the fuck did those notes go? Rich,
It's okay.
if
We
you
can
happen to
continue
have a
with that.
copy of them, can you find them? I haven't had to
Uh,
open that in the longest time, and I can't find it
I'll
currently.
send you another DM. We can continue as is.
Yeah, gotcha. It will take me
Look at the
forever to
bright
find
side.
that if I keep looking for it. Alright.
Look on the bright side, at least you won't zip bomb yourself.
Right, I'm not that dumb.
He did it twice!
I know.
Realizing there's a salamander climbing up it, but also not currently pointing a weapon at him. The other one has a banner up. This one's stabbing it or trying to stab it in the neck. Let's see if it makes a determination, a little threat assessment.
Come on, look at the spear guy.
Ooh,
Remember when I
boy.
stabbed you in the neck?
While seeing Nikos is also illuminated red along with Torn and Peter, it's going to raise its one good arm up, and it's going to start pinwheeling that arm rapidly and make 3 attacks against you with advantage.
Ooh, fun.
I'm rolling with the curse die. Damn it, it missed. Hang on, let's see. That is a 19. Alright, I'm going to put the curse die away. Where's my
No,
good die?
you
There
should
we
keep
go.
using the curse die because we hit its targeting.
No.
Yeah.
I'm using the granite die now. Ah.
Ah,
That is a 21. Yeah, nat 20! Oh no.
okay.
Does the 20... the 21 doesn't hit, right?
No.
I
it did
thought
not.
so, yeah. I had to double check. I was like, wait a minute. Alright, so that 20 will hit. Let's see. That
Oh,
one
yeah.
does... Woo! Alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna type this one, because... Ooh! That is 50 bludgeoning.
Whoa.
my god!
As its arm swings around, the first one hits and glances. The second one, you hear it scrape the side of the shield, but the third one lands center on. You feel it reverberate through your arm as it just... Boom! And
it broke his arm. It broke his arm.
practically broke his arm, yeah. Even with Nikos being Nikos, it just... against you. It will then rotate the red, keeping on the 3 of you, as its head will do a quick little psk in front of you, Torn, and it will aim at you, making a advantage because you are illuminated.
That'd be hilarious. You grabbed the head and got rotated with it.
Does a 23 hit?
It does. You just grab onto the leaf and just stay on the back of the leaf.
Just grab the leaf and whee! As the head rotates at you like an owl, you see the eyes go from orange to dark red as 2 beams will shoot out. Let's see. This will do...
It's not fair. You can't just do that. You can't just...
Ooh, 22 acid damage as Superman-style beams will across the top of your head and between your horns. I would argue it nearly shears one of the horns, leaving a nice groove in it as the top of your head has some of that grayish acidity set into it. It burns like a bitch.
I'm gonna kill you. You kill me.
It is going to hold its position, though, as we get to Hachu.
Yeah, I'll move to a spell sniper. I'm in range for a few of them. But, like, I don't want to risk hitting the orange one that's also on top of the thing. So... What? Like 150 feet away. So
I don't know, Spell Sniper, you could probably hit things 300 feet away. What do I do, though?
well, I guess Eldritch Blast, a bit of minimum range was like, was started at 120, so...
That sounds about right.
Alright, and then with Spell Snipers doubled, so...
That'd be 240 for that one's range, then.
Alright, I mean... fuck it, I'll try it. I don't think necrotic damage is gonna do anything against the metal object, so...
Never know.
At least in my mind, that doesn't make sense, but I don't know. Rules and whatever, I'll just use Eldritch Blast. Well, I can't wait for all 3 of these to miss.
Ooh.
Okay.
That one will miss, unfortunately. As will that. As
Uh-huh.
will... Roll me a d6.
Well, why do I even bother using this damn spell? Like,
It's worth every once in a while.
boy.
Alright. The Torn, as it laser beams over the top of your head, you hear 2 dull thunk thunk as the magic hits it and glances off to the side, smattering out in kind of an acid pattern, and the other one smacks, landing just below your tail, but not quite hitting you.
No. I need those. Watch it.
What?
What? What'd he say?
What did he say?
What else you got, Hachu?
I'll just move up 30 feet. Is that right?
You should have 30-foot movement, I think, or possibly more.
Yeah, but making sure I did actually move 30. Yeah, that's what I made.
All right. All right. As we will pass to Alexander, if you will give me just una memento, Alexander. I am trying to double check something. I am surprised I lost these notes because I haven't had to access them for a minute. And I'm still looking for them. That's not it. Did I put it under there? No, I did not. I put it there. There. I didn't put it there. I apologize. I'm just trying to make sure I can find this.
I'm gonna grab a drink real quick.
Yeah, drink break. Everybody go get them some drinks. It gives me 2 minutes to grab this real quick.
I got my drink.
Yeah, all you have to do is turn around.
He just leans his head.
Then I get a little bit lonely.
He just leans his head into the sink, drinks from the faucet, just
But that Chicago tap water, are you sure?
Oh god, yeah, good point. Never mind.
Oh, it's better there than Flint. So
Yeah, our tap water is pretty good, actually.
Yeah. It's got the nice tap water.
I'm not sure I agree with you. I've seen what people do by your water intakes on Lake Michigan.
oh no, we can't really say that. We have we literally have a natural springs on our property, so
Damn.
that we get our water.
Lucky.
And at my old house, it was also well watered, so
Yeah, but the well water here is much nicer because we're at the top of the water basin, not the bottom.
that is true.
Aha, I found it, I believe. Did I? I did. Haha.
I don't believe you.
I don't believe it either. This might be... Nope, this is the correct one. Haha. Ah, here. I think. Let me double check. It is not the correct one. It is the old one.
Ah, shit, I was right.
Oh,
ah.
Damn it, damn it, dagnabbit, damn it. Ah, let's see. No.
How wast thou falsely proclaimed?
Dost thou proclaim? I like my head. It suits my shoulders. What's the phrase? It suits my shoulders so correctly. Ah, is it under that maybe? No, that is all the musics. I just remembered where it would be. God damn it. I just gotta scroll a little ways.
I am returned.
Hey! Everybody else here and good to go?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sweet. I'm gonna dig through my notes and find that. Hold me to that, Rich. Because I can't find it at the moment. I haven't. It's in a text document somewhere I haven't opened for like 4 months.
Yeah, that's
So,
right.
I'll find
We
it.
can sort that out
Yeah.
later after combat and whatnot.
Yeah, we'll sort that later.
It disappeared in your files because it's
It
named.
did. No, I probably named it something hyper specific and then left it in a folder that I haven't opened in forever. So when I've done that a couple times. Oops. Yeah, we'll pick back up where we left off. Alexander, it is your turn as you're peeking over the half ledge there.
Looks like everyone's going after the next, so Firebolt.
Called shot in the neck. Ooh, all right, that will hit.
For 27.
Ooh, okay. Let's see here. Minus 27. Hey. You'll see the little firebolt goes sailing across, impacts the neck as some of the metal shards and a little bit of the cranking starts to sound out. Its head now locked and still focused on you, Torn, but you can see where some of the fire is melted in and dented the joints. It looks like the head isn't wanting to rotate nearly as much.
Then I'm gonna follow up with a blind shot with my revolver.
Ooh, all right. Offhand shot with the revolver. That will hit. Or actually, it's -4, right? For offhand?
Yeah, I
So
believe.
that'll be 18. That won't hit. You'll raise the revolver up, fire a shot, and there'll just be that nice little,
Alright, I'm starting to realize shooting at this thing is pointless.
He's gonna duck down. And that should be a start.
Gotcha. Torin! Hanging from the side of this guy.
We're gonna continue our previous plan, which was jam this large automotive wrench down between the shoulder armoring into that joint in there to hopefully lock the arm in place, or at least limit its range of movement enough that it's not effective.
Roll me sleight of hand.
15.
You'll take it and you'll be able to wedge it down into there and get half the lip up underneath as you're able to curl it some. Are you looking to just see what it will do, or are you trying to pry?
Presumably, I mean, it just guessing on the picture, if there's a big stiff piece of metal in there, it's probably gonna have rotator cuff issues now. So,
all right. You would be right. As you're able to wedge that in there and curl it some, it seems to lock in enough that the head, especially if some of the chips and metal fragments and little dents where you guys have been hitting it so far, it seems to lock in place with its head looking over its right shoulder at you.
Sorry.
with the movement you'll allow me, I think Torin wants to be on the back of the leaf.
Roll me acrobatics. Yeah,
17.
that'll work. You're able to start scaling over, digging your claws in as you get to the back of the armor leaf, covering the sides and back of the head, putting your claws over the top of it and kind of holding on.
He's gonna hang and like pull back, just hang there, like hope unbalance it, maybe fuck up its aim. I don't know, but he's on the leaf now.
Alrighty.
You can't shoot me here, can you? You can't shoot me here. Yeah, turn your head, turn your head, turn your head, turn it. I dare you.
Probably best not to taunt it.
Peter.
Actually, you know what? It probably isn't thinking. Might as well. Go ahead. Taunt it all you want. Yeah, I'm gonna stay here, and seeing that its head is jammed and it's probably not gonna go for me for the moment, I am going
its arm
to...
is jammed, its head just has kobold on it.
Oh. Yeah, I'll still do it. Alright, I'll add the prayer to the
Okay.
banner.
Adding the prayer to the banner, you guys get a +3 to attack, and should you use the bonus action to pray, you can add AC
+2
buffs
to
to a
AC.
flat 10. So yeah, everybody gets +2 to your AC within that circle.
Pointedly, I jammed the arm that wasn't
+2 to
hand.
my AC, you say?
That's nice.
The rich get richer.
Yeah, in case there was room for confusion, he would have obviously jammed the effective arm and not the one missing a hand.
Okay. Well, it didn't jam the arm, but it did jam the head from rotating.
In the armhole?
I thought you were going into the space
Yeah,
between the neck and the top of the shoulder.
Yeah, I thought you were
Hello?
jamming the head, not the arm.
Oh, I guess I wasn't that clear. Shoot.
Yeah, I thought you were jamming the turret ring-like head and neck. I didn't know you were going for the arms, shoulder.
Seems like my internet died there.
No, you're here. We hear you. I was just trying to answer their questions first. What's up?
No, like the audio suddenly cut out from you. Like the music was still playing, but your audio cut out for me, and then no one responded whenever I asked. So I was like,
Oh. It should be good.
Okay. Either way. it's
I
fine.
literally said give it rotator cuff.
I thought you were going for the neck. My apologies.
Rotator cuff is the shoulder.
Neck,
It's not a big
shoulder.
deal, but I was aiming for that.
Okay, if you're going for the arm, then let me double check.
Because if I'm looking at that picture, it looks like there's a couple layers of, I don't know how you describe it, the medieval style armor covering rotational joints there. So
A little bit, yeah. So yeah, you'll be able to cram that in just enough to the arm that you'll be able to lock the arm joint, at least from like spinning and rotating. The forearm will still be able to move around, but it won't be able to like rotate and pivot outwards or anything. The head will still be fully moveable, though. Like,
Yeah,
the
that's
head
why
will
he
still
got-
have rotation.
That's why he got on the back of the head.
Okay, that makes sense.
Sorry.
Rich, you're up.
Alright. How fucked up does this thing look?
It's got some dents, it's got some dings, it's got a couple holes in it, some shrapnel damage, and a few rounds that ricocheted. It's looking hurt, but it's still kicking.
Alright. Well, he's gonna go and get right up next to it.
Ooh,
And, you know the routine.
give it a schwack.
Ooh,
that'll hit.
Jesus.
Yep.
Nice.
Ooh. Let's see, so that is
That is
28. That is 30. Alright. Yeah, you thwack it on the side with the quarterstaff. It reverberates out, makes a nice loud, shaky sound as you make a nice dent in the side skirting.
Literally side skirting.
Yeah.
And we'll just do it again.
Whew. That is a 28. That will hit as you whack it in the mid side.
So that's
18, 20, 21.
okay. And
Good hit as you make a nice little dent in the hip.
let's tempt fate.
That's -4 for the offhand, right? So that'll be 18. That will not hit, as that one will end up just kind of glancing and not really making any good impact against the metal.
Okay.
What else you got?
He's going to kind of step around and kind of be like here-ish with Nikos, like not like under his feet or anything, but right near him.
Okay, occupying the same
keeping-
square.
Ish, yeah.
It's either in his square or the square adjacent to him.
Yeah. Like he's not trying to like pull a torn and like crawl up on him or anything, but he's just trying to be like right there, close enough to it.
Good.
Hey, Nikos' armored hip is a very good brace for a rifle, okay?
It is.
And just as a reminder, where did that totem go? Yep. Yeah, so you, like anybody who makes melee attacks, will be at advantage versus the creature.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh!
Yep. Just as a.
What's the range on that? 5 foot? Like.
No, the range on that is from Rich.
Oh, so okay, yeah, so 5 foot from. That's cool. That's nifty.
Yeah.
Dope. Ecos.
Got his head! I
You
got
have
his
the
head!
power
I
of
got his head!
God and Bunny on your side.
All right. Well, bonus action, recall the spear, and then, unfortunately, because technically throwing the spear is a ranged than melee, I'm not going to get that advantage.
Yeah.
Oh no, you have 15-foot range. You might actually be able to stab it from down there.
How tall is it?
Standing about 12 to 15 feet tall off
Yeah,
the ground.
Nikos is already 6 feet tall, so it's well within spear range to stab it in the neck from down there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay then. A stabbing we go.
Oh boy.
Remember, +3 to all of these.
That will hit with a 28.
Yeah.
+3.
22.
That will also hit.
And the last one.
26.
Nice.
Stabby,
And then
stabby.
Minus that.
God, I love
Damn.
advantage.
Yeah, 3 very aggressive, just ching ching stabbing into the lower midsection, puncturing holes in the armor, exposing whatever seems to be kind of going on inside. It's very dark and hard to see, but 3 nice metal ripping punctures just ring out. What else you got, Nikos?
That's all.
Alrighty. Now get to the big old laser beam.
I've got your head. I've got your head. I've got your head. Can't get me. Can't get me.
Torin,
Yeah.
roll me Constitution save.
Uh-oh.
Really, not the guy
That is
that
a 5.
just repeatedly stabbed it a whole bunch?
Roll me a Strength save.
That is a 7.
Luckily, you're only about 10 feet off the ground, so it will only be a small 2 points of fall damage, as you will find yourself unable to hold on to the top of the leaf helmet shield. You'll fall and smack onto the ground next to Nikos and Rich, as it will very rapidly, you feel a lot of heat from underneath the armor skirt, will rocket its full flight movement 40 feet straight upwards. So it is now, and I'll put there that it is 40 feet off the deck. It will rocket upwards, Torn, as you'll slide off it, your claws kind of scraping, as it will get up to elevation.
Nikos. I have an
Opportunity.
idea. Go ahead.
Both of you will have opportunity attacks,
All right.
because it is
Alrighty.
leaving your melee range. It does not like
Put it on the
things
base
crawling
as it
on it. It
flies up.
doesn't like getting stabbed. Ooh, that will not hit, Nikos. And that will not hit either.
Plus how much from here?
Plus 3.
3.
Plus 3, so 18,
So that's
20,
technically a
21.
21 and a 21.
Both the 21s will hit, actually. Give me that damage.
Let's go.
That plus 3 is coming in clutch.
I forgot to add that to the last attacks, but yeah, so there you go. 16 and 17.
16 minus 17.
Nice.
Ow! Yeah, nice beat against it, a nice stab as it goes rocketing upward, its arm largely immobile from the wrench inside it, and its head kind of rotating a bit as it will just rocket upwards, taking those hits. Comes to a stop, will tilt forward, leaning its head down. Peter and Torin and Nikos, you do still have the red light hovering around you. However, it is going to look at Peter.
Isn't his head jammed?
Nope, its arm is, not its head.
Its arm.
Does a 15 hit, Peter?
Yes.
Ooh, alright. As you will take 23 acid damage from one of its beams as it will give a nice little zap at you. I do believe under that your AC is down to 10.
Yep.
And yeah. So you'll take 23 as that will just zap into you. You'll still be able to keep the banner up, but ow. Let's see. Movement, attack, and shaking him off. That will be its turn for now, as it will be sitting about 40 feet up off the deck, red glowing eyes at the ready. Hachu, you are up.
Hey, Reem. Anytime now.
Uh-oh. Oh boy.
You know, if you're not going to call him, you could at least come here and help.
You'd make a good point if he was there to argue with it.
Nikos, you have an idea.
Oh, what's that?
Throw me.
Okay. Well.
All right, if you're sure.
Oh boy. What you got, Hachu? He's currently 40 feet up in the air. He just shook off Torn and took to the sky. What would you like to do?
Drone strike him. No, I can't do that.
Sorry, we said Hachu, not
Okay,
Obama.
Obama.
Trash this fucking page.
So he's 40 feet in the air as well, so that would actually be like 140. Right?
Give or take. You'd be looking at like 120.
Okay. 120? Oh. Oh, I feel like that's a... Oh, some of these things I feel like if I use them, I'm gonna damage what we actually need from it, so I'm just a little hesitant to use a lot of them. But, I mean... So it needs to pass a dexterity saving throw for that, and it's... If we're considering it 120, that's in range of Spell Sniper. That's worth a shot.
What you hitting this with? Oh! Oh boy, okay. This is make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, a target takes 10d6 plus 40 force damage. The target is disintegrated if this target leaves it to 0 hit points. The creature and everything is burning, carrying, except magic items are reduced to a pile of
Disintegrated.
fine
If
dust.
you kill it, then it's over and we fail.
Let me
I'll
roll.
get mind wiped or killed.
Let me roll a dex save.
I don't want to destroy it, says Hachu. Ah, yes, I'll disintegrate it.
It only takes out like a.
That is a 13. He fails.
All
This
right.
is gonna
well,
insta kill it. Guarantee it.
10d6 plus 40.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
This is gonna insta kill it, and we're gonna have to fucking.
Let's see. This thing's chunky, but I also forgot that's a spell. Oh god. $10d6 plus 40.
Okay, how big is this thing considered exactly?
About
Is it
15
considered-
feet. It's considered large.
Okay, it's not huge or larger object. Okay.
Nope.
That's...
It is not huge.
Oh well.
Give me
I'll
that
just roll
damage. Let's see what it do.
10d. I'll just roll the. Okay, 70.
Oh! Oh! Alright, hang on. I'm gonna do something here real quick. Because I need to share this with you guys, because it's funny. You check out session chat.
Oh, what'd that do?
Oh my god.
You see Hachu raise his hand up as energy crackles out and shoots forward, impacting the side of it. Now, as I'm reading this, everything non-magical disintegrates. If it is magic, it falls amidst it, right? Except magic items are reduced to a fine pile of gray dust.
Well,
Hovering
if
up
it has
there.
71, it didn't kill it.
It didn't kill it. Hovering up there.
No. A disintegrated creature.
Yep.
So it didn't disintegrate. So
Exactly.
therefore that doesn't apply.
It impacts and it starts to rattle, it starts to rotate around as the armor plating is falling off of it, landing on the ground, and just crumbling to ash as it hits. And it starts going off in little poofs, the wrench falls free as the arm drops out, and the head starts rotating in place on that little janked up neck joint. As you can see the inside of the torso, what seems to be a... lack of better words, it looks like those old-timey copper coffee makers, the really tall percolators with various tubes and hoses and sort of a magical energy running off of it to the bottom of the dome that is the head and the head shield. The eyes going a little bit dimmer as that falls down and comes to a hover now just a few feet above the ground. You are looking at the core as the armor and most of its protection has just off of it.
Oh.
However, it is still in combat. Hachu, anything else you would like to do?
Nah, I'm good.
Sure you don't want to shoot it with your pistol for lulz?
Do it!
It's not gonna fucking hit, but
It's disadvantage, but
how much of a disadvantage?
Or
like,
what's the range on the pistol again?
like not even close to that. Like,
80 feet, I
like,
think, at disadvantage.
Is it like the max effective range it can engage with the pistol? I always forget. I think
It's over it.
yeah, it's well over.
It's way over it, yeah.
Oh,
Damn.
come on,
Yeah.
rule of cool, though.
Disadvantage if you can hit its AC with a disadvantage roll. We'll see.
I mean, fuck, I'll try it.
It's one round of 9 mil. Why not?
Damn.
Ah,
Roll me a d6.
Yeah, see, this is what y'all get for convincing me.
sorry.
He fires around and it sails kind of wide and glances almost into the dirt above your head, Alexander. Just kind of ping, like, oh. Alexander, it is your go.
He's gonna poke his head back up, and he's gonna shoot with the firebolt again.
Hey!
That's gonna miss.
That will miss. Yep.
And then revolver. That's gonna miss.
Ooh, that'll
And then
miss
he's
as well.
back down.
Firebolt will sail past it, being a smaller target now, and then the fucking pistol shot will just go kind of wide as he'll take cover. Thorin.
I like to think he peeked over when it was still up in the sky, and then he got hit and knocked down. Then he went there and was shooting at where it was.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Look, I'm cheating just a little for rule of cool because I know how much health it has left.
Thor's gonna stand up, dust himself off.
I'm gonna use a True Strike for this. Let's give it plus 10.
Alright.
Plus
and he's
3.
gonna, and plus 3, and he's gonna punch it.
Roll me a punch attack.
I don't think I have it.
Your claw
Technically,
attack.
I've never statted, but yeah, all right. Well, we'll call it a punch though.
Yeah. Roll the claw attack. The damage instead will be a d4 plus your strength mod.
That's a 30.
30 will hit.
D4 plus strength. Okay. 3 damage.
Well, that's all you need.
Well,
Breaks his hand on it.
it's enough. It hurts. It's like, ow. But it does done work as
Now you know why I wrapped the wrist and everything.
Knocked that last circuit out. Just pop.
You guys watch him step forward, punch it as it just it wobbles off to the side, lands, and rolls a little bit down the ways. Let me reduce it to the size of the core. Rolls over here and stops at the edge. As you guys are realizing the banner is still in effect, it has dropped down. Let me remove this really quick. Please.
Why did I do that?
Isn't it satisfying though?
No, that hurt. A lot.
It looked kind of cool.
Because your
Oh!
technique was a little off. Like if you'd like to, I can show you how to,
I'll help
how
you up.
breaking your wrist next time.
I'm gonna switch to the healing banner and leave that up for a while. Alexander, don't come over here.
Oh.
Dragon will swoop in, grab it with its hind claws, and flies off with it rapidly with one of the Gith on the back of it, as it will fly and do a very quick snatch and grab away, leaving you guys somewhat in silence.
Well, why then?
Thanks for the help.
He can't.
Alright, if anybody asks, it was an enchanted copper teapot that Hachu disintegrated.
You'll hear a bit of crackle and a bit of energy sound next to you before him and one of his guards will pop down to the ground, looking about, looking at the shell casings. raises a brow, letting his hand off his sword and taking a more casual pose, looking to all of you. Quite good job.
Yeah, thanks for the help.
Glad.
No thanks to ye.
You did a fine
yes.
job.
The one you sent seemed to feck off into the wilderness.
He did his
the point.
purpose.
See, Richard, he knows all this. That's what the thanks for the help comment for. It was a sarcastic remark that he understood. You don't need to emphasize it.
I know, but I'd like to hear his response. To hearing that one of his ran like a coward.
My response is thank you. Your reward is this, as he holds up a small, kind of flat river rock looking stone. Not fully flat, it's rounded at the edges. It looks like one of those really nice pancake river rocks, but it's made out of a darker bronze, kind of brown shade in color. Holds it up, gives it a little kind of wiggle, and we'll pass it over to you, Rich, for you to take.
He's not taking it.
And that would be?
Please excuse our friend here. He's a
Tayfok, is this?
He's a bit antisocial. What is this?
Your reward for completing a task, and he'll hold it out to you.
Torn will take it.
He'll take it. It just seems like a rock with some runes on it. I'll get to that in just a moment. He'll look over towards Peter and Nikos, look back to you, steals a look over at the others to the south.
Mind you, Rich is still, yoked out right now.
Oh, yeah. To make it rather simple is much easier if you are willing. I would like to cast a spell that will swear you to secrecy on what you saw. Not what you did.
What do you mean?
But on the details. Things such as our faces, how we look, and how the drone looked.
What do you mean, drone? I just saw an enchanted teapot.
That's exactly what you will think, but I would like to guarantee that. Will there be any objections to me ensuring this happens?
I have a mild objection, given the fact that I'm good at exercising exigency, and this is quite literally my. I've seen things more bizarre than this.
Then you will not be dismissed or upset, if I'm using the correct words, when you don't remember just one thing.
My mind is my own.
Very well.
Okay.
What will it cost to allow me this protection?
That's a great question.
I will keep your secrets. What I will not do is be compelled by magic to do so. If you wish an oath, I'll take an oath. Fine. But you will not.
I would not have
around
my
and say,
memory
"Nay."
tampered with.
Very well.
Unlike some that you might have come across, there are some of us here who take our oaths seriously.
To take a slightly more polite note, we're a group tasked specifically with matters of extreme national secret, and we do a very good job of maintaining that. I feel it would be within your best interest and our own to obtain our knowledge and account that perhaps it may be needed again, or our assistance might be needed in keeping these worlds separate, which is something that I would prefer.
Aye.
Very well then, in good faith, allow me the stone for just a moment.
I guess someone's gonna pass back.
I don't really know what this is.
He takes the stone, places his hand on it, and you see him twist 3 fingers in a little bit of a motion on one side, and then holds it back out to you. It just looks like kind of a river rock with some odd writings on it, but now it's got a couple other weird random scribbles on it.
Can I roll something to potentially see what he did?
You can roll investigation.
Is this space related?
No.
Okay.
For shits and giggles.
Great.
For shits and giggles, can I help?
Sure.
Hey, what's that?
This is a rock.
You can roll again. Hey, what's
There you
that?
go, Alexander.
Oh, thank you.
28 healing from Peter. You'll see where he touched one side of it, and it seems to have added an additional 3 or 4 very jagged and sharp rune carvings that look almost like letters of some sort into it.
What are the chances you're going to be a bit more elaborative on the intent purpose of this rock?
Lets out a very short breath, and you see his eyes get a little tired as he leans almost at the hip and points with a somewhat relaxed hand at the rock. You touch this rune to activate it. Once activated, you will have, I believe, about 5 uses. And then leans back upwards.
Of what?
Allow me. He'll reach out to take the stone.
Torn will hand it back again, I guess.
He'll take the stone, clicks it with his thumb, presses over the rune that he pointed at, and you can see where the stone will shrivel away and its sort of disguise that it has disappears. It looks like a larger 20-sided rock, 20-sided die, and it's got the little triangle shapes on each side. He takes it, rotates it around. You can see where it has 20 sides, however, 6 sides of it have one of those little weird runes or markings in it. Holds his thumb over it for a second as it starts to glow, then rolls it outwards. And as it lands in the grass, it'll look to you. They call those thunderstones. They're good for detaining and capturing those that walk on the floor. Anything that enters about I believe you call it 20 feet of space, will find the stone holding them to the ground. For at least a moderate amount of time.
That didn't use one of the uses, did it?
It did, but I believe I counted 5 more.
So it had 6?
Yes.
Can I have one of 6?
That, unfortunately, is my only one.
Would that work on something with pseudo-divine abilities?
I have not met anything it hasn't worked on yet, as long as it touches the ground.
Oh, we are so getting her Hermanworth.
I know. This is actually this is a great gift. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for your cooperation, and hopefully any future, should we say, experiences or confrontations are not as confrontational.
Yeah, hopefully,
Torin's gonna pass him a card.
Like, if there are confrontations, then how are they not going to be confrontational? It seems like an oxymoron.
No. I'm Torin Levencroft. You can find me here at the Museum of Unnatural History. I'm specialized in cryptology and many of the strange features of this world. Chances are, if you lose something else here, it'll probably fall under that category, and I will be a good contact.
As you get about to there, he leans up, raising a brow doubly high while looking at the card, as the both of them will be grabbed by some of that faint light and fade out.
God damn it!
And here, I thought we could offload some of the lucky strikes on them.
They come back like 5 years later.
What is this plant? We need more.
I must have plant.
It only grows in this native soil. We can't recreate it.
Imagine it hits like in 1990 when cigarettes are getting banned absolutely everywhere.
Why are there a bunch of pictures of rotten teeth on the packaging? This is false advertising.
Suddenly, a bunch of aliens who don't get cancer from cigarettes show up, and it's just the biggest cash crop ever.
So you look over and you can see where the little D20 looking shape is sitting over here, where he chucked it. Or right here.
Oh, he activated it. So that mean anything that comes within 20 feet is God damn it.
So how long does it last for then? It'll be safe to grab.
I'm gonna go grab it. Oh.
Sorry, my browser was muted. Rich was already on the way.
As you guys step forward, I need both of you to make me a Constitution save.
Nah, Torn would have stopped. He saw Rich going for it. He's like, okay, whatever. Fucking.
I was gonna say,
I'll let you take the 18,000 hit from me today.
Sorry, I'm pulling up the thing. Is that a con?
Yep, con save.
Okay. Cool.
Ooh.
Cool. I'm not allowed to do anything with con, apparently, even though I have a good modifier for it. I can go fuck myself.
True.
You'll take 6 bludgeoning as you go straight from standing up to face and entire front body, ankles and all, just down into the ground like you were just folded by a force from above.
So that's how it works.
Huh.
So does it only do one, or is it or an area?
Well,
I
yes.
assume it's an area.
Let's find
can I
out.
Make the argument for strength to move
Nikos,
forward?
con save.
Oh no!
Also, it would have caught you at the edge of the circle, so it would have been there and there.
Alright.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's not advantage on. Shit.
Oop, turn off that advantage. No cheat.
Yeah. Combat just ended. Just do that again.
Alright, you take 1d6. You take 3 bludgeoning as you fall forward onto your shield and just and get flattened to the ground. You guys can both still crawl, but you are held prone in that space. You can hear a dull thrum.
Does it feel like it's affixed solely to the ground, or is it more of an area?
He explicitly said it was affixed to the ground.
What is your total movement, Rich?
55.
What is a quarter of that? That would be 15?
Yep.
So you can only move about 15 feet per turn while you are under this gravitational force. So you're able to crawl forward over a couple seconds. Your hands digging in. What
You
are you
can still
doing?
move somewhat.
So where was it at again?
You're on top of the space it's on.
This
cool.
is important for testing. Don't Nikos, let me walk on you.
Yeah, okay.
Torrent's
Hold
gonna
on.
try to.
Let me get back to the edge of the area then.
Torrent is gonna try to step up onto Nikos in the area.
Con save, Torn.
You can literally fly, and that's what you chose to do.
I figured the flying would work. I wanted to.
4 bludgeoning against Nikos's back.
Is
Well, if he could fly, that means that he would have fallen from higher, probably.
Is this a situation where following turns can have repeat rolls to resist?
Yes.
Okay.
But because you guys are out of combat, it's more so just various movement.
Okay. Yeah, Rich is gonna grab the thing.
As you place your hand on it,
shimmy out of the area.
As you try to shimmy back, it's difficult, but you can do it. As you reach your paw out and smack down on top of it, the force like pressing your arm down. Once you touch it, the blue magic from it and one of the runes fade away, and all the gravitational force dissipates. The branches start raising back up. The grass is still matted down. The dirt still has a bit of imprint. You can see where both of you smacked into it and crawled through, but the gravitational force above you dissipates.
So it is. I don't necessarily think it's ground. I think he was lying about its purpose. You see the branches? That's a gravity well.
He's gonna hold it flat in his palm out to Torin.
I feel like someone more responsible should carry it.
He's gonna shrug. And,
There's only. I mean, you're the one who uses these things most of the time. Like, this is a you kind of thing.
I mean,
No, like, strange devices is a very Torin thing.
I mean, if you insist, I'll take it. I'll try to use it sparingly. Apparently, it only has 5. I suppose I'll take it.
And he's just holding his hand out, waiting for someone to take it. Otherwise, it's gonna go in his pocket.
Yeah, Torin will take it.
I say save it for when we run into our Herman Werfer again.
That is a great plan. It seems to greatly affect mass based on its mass. So by that standard, reasonably it would work on anything.
I have the stats here, I do believe. I will post them in-game text in due west. Thunderstone, a D20-shaped object adorned with runes on 5 of the 20 sides. The stone can be placed with a rune face down that will charge itself for a one-time use each rune. The stone activates to become a powerful mine. Any target, enemy or friendly, who enters a 20-foot space around the stone will find a massive gravity and force activate above them, forcing them and any other targets or objects to be prone or crushed, only making a save to see if they take damage on falling. Their movement is cut to 1/4 while they are within these effects, and it only goes away if they leave the area of effect or deactivate it by placing a hand on the stone in the center, thus rendering that rune used. Any bullets, physical spells, objects, or persons who enter the space while active will also be forced to prone or crushed up to 15 feet above the stone's cylinder of control. Bullets and spells cannot pass through it. People cannot pass through it. Anything that enters a 20 by 15 foot cylinder is pressed to the ground, and it only deactivates once you press the stone in the center, which you can only do with a quarter movement crawling towards it.
That's cool.
As you guys now have your fantastical, weird Gith D20 and a bit of injury and some expanded ammo as you look up towards the clouds and don't see any ships. You look around and listen for any sounds. You see some of the dust that has fallen into the water and is washing away from the disintegrated armor, but it's as if nothing was here.
So you think we'll run into the Moleman next?
I don't know.
I'm banking on it at this point.
I don't know. I do have a feeling that this Serpent Mount we're going to next is going to have something to do with the Yanti.
Please, because we got that in the name.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean,
That'd
What's
be
on the
convenient
nose?
if it did.
Hey, what do you think our chances are of finding a stash of moonshine on our walk out of here?
low but not zero.
And what do you think the chances of that moonshine actually being drinkable are?
Low, but not zero.
As you guys are able to recover yourselves and now as a group making your way back over towards the road, you eventually stumble upon it and got a nice little jaunt northerly to back to the little town and eventually winding your way around to the little private airfield just north of that. But any stops you want to make on the way? Anything in particular where you guys want to go next? You want to
Torin
look
has
for some
Or to pick up
moonshine?
some booze.
Torin doesn't want to take the road. He wants to do a woods walk back to look for some of that lost shine.
All right. Roll me nature, Torn.
That wasn't fun, by the way. I'll just put that out there.
E10.
Nobody's talking about booze. He likes the booze. Rich will do the same.
Roll me
You know,
nature.
I'll help look for it.
Hell
I'm gonna
yeah.
roll up. God
Oh my
damn.
God.
Fucking standing. Why the fuck do I even bother?
Might as
Oh,
well.
rough.
Disadvantage turned on still.
Everyone's fed up.
Sure.
You
Why not? Everyone's doing it.
Yeah.
We're doing a loose forest walk back like we're looking for a lost child, but it's
Alexander, are you joining them? I know you did collect some of those bottles from earlier, but did you have to step away, I imagine? No, he said he was back. Alexander?
He's in your house right now.
Whoa, that'd be crazy.
Yeah, I'm trying to find my damn flashlight. My wife freaking hid it from me.
Ah. Can I get a nature roll, please? Why do you need the flashlight?
Oh, my duty belt came in, so I was
Nice.
trying to get everything put together with it, so I don't have to freaking worry about it. And my flashlight vanished from where I left it, so I suspect
ate
it's
it.
probably. Son of a bitch, dude! That was a streamlight. Them shits are expensive. That's medicine. Hold on.
Oh,
Wrong one.
okay. Yeah, nature.
That was no better.
Hey!
That was better.
I mean,
You guys get shoulder to shoulder and like tee your arms out and spread out, at least as best as you can with the height difference and size differences, and start walking through the woods and the shrub and the bush. You guys are losing bits of clothing, you're scraping up your knees, you're walking in the brambles. Rich and Alexander kind of cooperatively figure out what the poison ivy is for a half moment. They're like, ow, that's itchy. Peter, you step into a little pothole and your boot just gets all muddy and some of it sloshes into the top of your boot and you just shake it. It's not great as you guys stumble your way forward through the woods. It takes you an additional about hour and a half before you find yourself coming upon a clearing, looking at where the little bog was that you came across where you found the previous BOI vehicle that was sunken in. You saw no paths, nobody saw anything that stuck out, but you had a nice forest hike together. Sort of, aside from the itchies that two of you now have.
Guess we'll just get it legitimately from the store then.
As you guys come walking your way back up, bit itchy and muddy and dirty looking, back towards the town, you got the same two old people just sitting, relaxing on the porch.
I mean, yeah, they don't have anything else to do, so yeah, they're still there.
They seem none bothered or having even noticed anything that went down as they're rocking back and forth slowly, just having a very quiet, idle conversation.
They didn't hear the 150 rounds of machine gun that was fired in the woods.
Doesn't seem like it at this distance.
Or the massive beam of light that came down. Or the other massive beam of light that came down.
Or the dragon.
Or the literal spaceship that was in the sky.
That was using some kind of cloaking tech.
But I literally saw it.
Sure you did, Hachu.
They had to decloak to fire, obviously.
Yeah, haven't you ever played Star
they're
Trek?
Klingons, I see.
They didn't have an enhanced battle cloak, James.
Cool.
Hey, you look mighty dirty.
Aye.
Yep.
Oh, you look like you walked through some of that ivy.
Aye.
Yeah, we got something for that if you need it.
What do you got in terms of booze?
Booze? I thought you said you weren't feds.
We're not.
We're
We need
not.
a drink.
I want to buy booze so I can drink.
Literally, alcohol that won't kill us.
We
Like,
got a few bottles. Calm your tempers. What all you find out there?
Not a damn thing.
Oh, that's a shame. We'll be sure to let the next group that decides to wander on through and start looking about for who knows what. We'll tell them that the big fancy government types ended up making their way in and up not finding damn near nothing. And then they came back and decided they wanted to buy some hooch. As he comes walking back out, carrying 3 of those thumb jugs with the cork in the top.
That is a great advertisement.
Look at it this way. More people come down, they say they find nothing, then someone else is going to want to come down and look as well, so at least you get more business that way.
That's what we're hoping. Are you sure you didn't see nothing?
Yeah.
I know you're hoping we found something.
Well, quite the contrary, but I dare say you found something, considering all the racket we heard.
A flying teapot.
Huh.
I was slightly startled and I accidentally fired 152 rounds from my gun.
Oh, that happens to the best of us. I did that just last week. As he looks over at the single-barrel shotgun.
Hachu disintegrated it.
He did a what?
It came out of the trees, and everybody started firing. Aye.
Tell you what, we're not much in the need of cash around here. What do you say? Some of them fancy weapons and ammo you got on you? Maybe 2 boxes of, what do you say? We need more 45? 2 boxes of 45, box of 38, and maybe that fancy government type pistol you got on your hip. He says, pointing to the high power.
Oh.
You probably don't want this. It's not American ammo.
Well, hey, Peter, we've got some pretty, got some surplus on the plane. I mean,
The cash value of these 3 jugs here, pushing you at least 350 is what we'd be charging. This is quality shine. You won't find this on those shelves.
Lots of people say that the stuff that they make is the best around.
Would you like a sampling?
Why not?
Oh no. What do you think's more worth it? 300,
Besides,
or what did you say, 3 boxes? 150 rounds of 45 ACP, or 300 bucks?
Just give him an MG34.
Please don't give the random hillbilly state-of-the-art machine gun. Please don't do that.
Next fucking Fed comes into town.
Not again!
I just got back from the front, man.
I thought Spain was bad. Now I'm here and it's happening again. Yeah, he's just holding up the 3 bottles of hooch. He's just kind of giving a little bit of a wiggle of the left and right one. Just, Unless you got something else fancy and wondrous and fun you willing to trade for.
Saber, where did you put our plane inventory?
It's in my personal inventory.
Oh, I thought you had it listed in a channel somewhere.
I did post in a channel, but I don't remember what it was.
Text?
Damn you.
Alright, what channel it was. Here, I'll post it in session chat.
I'm just curious. I want to run off of Torn's memory.
Goodness gracious. A bread.
No, he's too attached to that brand.
Oh yeah, you got the suppressed Enfields.
Lapels.
Oh god, the fucking lapel rifles.
we're keeping those in case we go somewhere that uses French rifles. Like Indochina or Syria or North Africa.
I mean, are we ever really going to use those MP18s?
I mean, maybe. We'll keep at least one of them.
Yeah, I keep at least one and make it an MP18 apiece.
Oh, did you fight in the Great War?
Oh, no. Our nephew did, though.
Do you know if he ever saw one of those German submachine guns?
I couldn't say whether he did or didn't. I believe he was one of them artillerymen working with the big guns.
Oh. What do you say? One of the MP18s and 300 rounds?
Those weapons are lowering our fuel economy, so.
Yeah, but we need to have some spread.
Of course, but I mean, it's an MP18. It's old tech.
Yeah, but it's a serious firepower advantage compared to their shotguns. So
Oh yeah, exactly.
Do two, we should get more out of it.
No, it's old to Germany. It's not. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, as long as we keep one around just in case. Unless you plan on swapping it for, I don't know, one of those 28s or MP40s. Or, not MP40s. No, it'd be an MP28. An MP28 or something.
Well, yeah, it's just new to design. It's just checked. Well, yeah. I say that seems like a fair trade.
Can't say I'm familiar with what you're offering.
Just go. Let's go get one. Let's just go get him.
Thorn will run off and follow the path. Eventually, grab what are you grabbing fully?
One of the MP18s and 300 rounds plus one mag that we're gonna dump into a tree or something to demonstrate.
All right. Yeah, so, you guys will be able to approach back, and they'll look at it. They'll be like, "Ooh, that's kind of fancy." Seeing how much ammo is coming with it, you'll be able to fire a couple bursts off. He'll give a nice nod, and he'll hold out 2 bottles of shine for it. Seems like a worthwhile trade. Nice little zip gun.
It's not registered here either.
Registered? Why in Sam hell would you register a firearm? A what?
The government. Would the Confederacy have also passed the NFA or no?
Son, I am the government around here. He says, tapping the sheriff's star.
Yeah, fair.
There you go. Now you're a fully automatic government.
Yeah, we already was one of those, but this makes it more portable. He'll hold the
Your back is sore and you just really don't want to carry the bar around.
There's a little bit of a knowing eyebrow wiggle at you saying bar, as if he has something better. As he holds the 2 bottles of hooch out to you, and the other brother will step forward, holding his hands out for the machine gun and ammo. Add 2 bottles of hooch, and I'll throw this in chat for you to copy paste to add to your growing list of crazy shenanigans. Be sure to subtract the ammo and one of the MP18s out. 2 bottles of triple X marked hooch. 10 uses each. Each use grants +1 charisma for 1 hour. This can stack if you should decide to down a whole bottle, pending you could pass the con saves.
My God. Oh, also, that more personal purchase. Did you perhaps acquire that smoking tobacco that I would have requested?
Yes, we do have some Kentucky long green here. Let's see.
Was 10 uses per bottle doing what?
Gives you +1 charisma per use for 1 hour.
So if you chug the whole bottle and survive, you can have a +10 charisma.
You have to survive, though. For at least an hour. Let me double check here. There it is. There's a note. Yeah, he'll come walking out. He has a looks like an envelope, a leather envelope almost, with a piece of string kind of wrapped around it. And he'll step forward and hold the envelope out to you. Consider it on good favor for bringing more attention on out here.
I really appreciate that, sir. Thank you.
Feel free to add to your inventory at least a good couple uses of nice cherry blend Kentucky pipe tobacco.
Part of me was secretly hoping it would be cut with weed just for the hilarious.
Nah, just regular pipe tobacco. He'll kind of smile. He'll see him walk back, and
like great, man. You should try this.
You'll see him walk back, and you'll stash
get a
the MP18 down underneath with some of the ammo. Then come stepping back up from behind the counter. You hear a little door close and a latch. Walks back out, sits down nice and cozy in his rocking chair. Kind of tips his hat back just a tad. Well, hopefully you had yourselves a good old time here in Flatwoods, also known as Advance, also known as Cheap. And if you ever should decide to come on by or visit again, nothing too much goes on in these parts.
Yeah, well, maybe one day some big automaker will show up and decide that they want to, build something here.
Well, that'd be how the town goes. They'd be finding an awful lot in those, off in them woods if they should start cutting things down.
Man, did nobody get that joke?
I did.
I'll give a nod and just kind of go back to their casual, rocking back and forth as you guys find yourselves free to, mission accomplished in a weird way, start making your way back to the plane.
Sirs.
Go, Ball.
Good enough.
Let me get some of that moonshine. I need a swig.
Alexander already reaching for the shine from you.
You had some of my fine aged whiskey. It's only right.
Peter's carrying it all.
Just wait till we get back to the plane, at least.
Got this other questionable bottle.
No more of that, please.
Yeah, you do still have the, what is it, 2 other bottles from the back of the, BOI Vic, right?
I think Rich got one.
Yeah.
And Torin has one, I think, yeah.
Yeah.
We also have 3 cans of beef.
Beef, PH.
We need to get rid of that.
As you guys walk your way back on up to the plane, you can see both the pilots sitting there, both also sitting between them on their little bitty kind of impromptu wooden lawn chairs, a similar looking mason type jar with 3 X's on it that they have been taking small sips out of together, and are just sitting back looking nice and cozy, giving a nice smile seeing you guys walk back up the path.
That sheriff is quite the entrepreneur, isn't he?
Hey, you're back already? We thought we saw some fancy stuff going on around there.
You didn't.
No, we didn't. Or else you would have called us to come and help.
Yeah.
Are you good to fly? That stuff is pretty...
No, we're good to fly.
You sure? I'm gonna fake a burp and cast Dragon's Breath up into the air.
Hang on, let me roll.
Oh my god!
Well, pilot and co-pilot sitting there seemed happy and chill until pilot rolled a nat 1, spilling out of his seat, trying to cover the uncapped shine in between them, lest it become a Molotov.
It's going straight up in the air.
And proceeded to to protect it from potentially catching flames. Haven't rolled in that one. He spills out of his seat and knocks it over into the grass as it pours out. The other one only rolled a 6 as he falls back in his chair, and they look to you, both now sitting in the grass, kind of wet-handed because the shine that spilled out just... What was that for?
I'm just saying, it's pretty
You
hot.
could do that before you drank the shine.
Do they know that? I don't think they know that.
I don't think they know that.
Yeah, I don't think they did. It was never discussed.
Was it
I
not?
I don't think that.
discussed even-
I thought
No,
it was.
we've never discussed it with them at all.
No.
I could have sworn it was. Hang on.
No, it wasn't. They've never seen us do it, and we've never discussed it before.
Yeah. Holy shit, these pods haven't seen it. Yeah. Fuck, never mind. Yeah, they're just sitting there in bewilderment. I thought... Yeah, you're right. They're just sitting there in bewilderment and shock, like, just giving you a what the hell kind of look.
I'll reach down and write their bottle and say, "You sure you're good to fly?"
We're good to fly. Are you good to fly? You ain't gonna combust on us now, are you?
I should be fine. I don't know. How do you feel, Torn?
You know, it's probably better if we do some of the flying. You all seem tuckered out and tired from having helped yourself to a bit more shine than
excuse me.
we could allow.
So stupid.
There is a wide-eyed look between all of you as co-pilot will help pilot up to his feet. Alrighty.
Rich just looks between everybody, sighs, rolls his eyes, and then angles his head up. And for comedic effect, I would like to argue performance to ragdoll himself backwards, kind of like tumble backwards intentionally.
Roll me performance. Oh yeah, you can sell it.
Yeah, so he's a bit of a lightweight.
Only in a literal sense.
No, it's
Like a
Newton.
scaly
Force
bastard.
equals mass times acceleration. Didn't you go to school?
Is that a lightweight?
It's a literal sense, like you, goddamn scaly dork.
The window on the driver opens up. You mind keeping your dragon's breath away from our engines while we start them up? Thank you.
Ain't no dragons here.
Yeah, sorry.
You get the nice loud whop, pop, 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 pop as the engine starts spooling up and smuttering out smoke. You see Pilot stick his head back out and kind of motion for you guys to come up the stairs, and then shakes his head and rolling his eyes as he'll step back in, and they start prepping the plane, getting their headphones on, getting ready to take off. You guys have the ladder in the plane.
Yeah. On
Yeah,
we go.
climb into the plane.
Everybody will pile on in or slither on up. You'll all be able to get cozy, catch your seats, look over all your inventory, all the new stuff you got. You got a stone, you got some hooch, you got some unknown weird rum runner bottles. And yeah, you guys are able to sit down and oddly quick turnaround mission, despite it being whatever report you might make of it, first contact perhaps? Still don't know what those creatures were, but I think
No,
somebody
no, we
dubbed
did.
them
The one we were
space
interrogating.
elves.
Themselves get Yankee. Remember when
Yeah.
we did the interrogation? They specifically said what they were.
Yep.
Yeah.
But they look like space bug elves. As you guys
I'm gonna try not to think about this one.
I would say more frog than bug, but okay.
True. Amphibian.
Mm-hmm.
Frelves.
Frelves? Can't say
Frog
that.
elf.
Can't say that. As a little time will go by, and you guys will find yourselves sitting aboard your nice comfy plane, making a route for Les Peebles, Ohio, and the Ohio Valley to help with the Serpent Mound. Allow me to chalk that mission off the board, and let me go to the mission board and edit that as well.
I just can't help be slightly put off for their distaste, seemingly, of the draconic in the language, while also riding a dragon.
Tell you the truth, I'd rather have broke their necks and moved on with life.
Yeah, well, that wasn't
They're
an
right
option.
cunts. Well, it was an option, just not a good option.
The real question I have is, why did you feel the need to name one of your states Hello?
Oh, but alright, I've on the plane. Torin has two things he wants to try to.
I get it.
Yeah.
Bad Peter.
Yeah. So depending on how long the flight is, there are two things that Torin wants to really try to examine better.
Ooh, okay.
First one, the pins in the hat again, because he keep failing that.
Yep. Roll me Arcana and Insight.
Nice. Nice.
Ooh. Well, you are able to surmise the hat.
Hang on.
Hey. All right. Reroll Insight.
Thank you. Nice.
Oh shit. Roll20 is like, I know you making another character. I know you cheat on me, bitch.
Oh.
Damn. Yeah, despite Peter leaning over your shoulder to try to help, you have surmised the hat itself is not magical. The pins are magical.
I already fucking knew that! Ah!
But they're also just hairpins, it would seem. You don't know exactly what they do, but they are hairpins.
They're not just hairpins.
There we go. Another monkey thing. They're doing this all over
The
again.
monkey.
Monkey.
Monkey. I like the monkey. What was the other thing you were wanting to spend some time on?
Second, let me unrage crit roll 20.
Monkey. He's a big monkey.
She, thank you very much.
She's a big monkey.
Don't you remember it was a female
Oh,
monkey
yeah.
from the Vienna Zoo?
The mama monkey.
Yeah.
And then
she
this
was well liked, so they had her stuffed and kept in the palace.
Yeah?
the drone body and the associated crystals.
Ah. Give me Arcana and Investigation.
These should have the bonuses to them, I think. Not the Arcana, but the investigation should.
The Investigation, yeah.
13. Nice.
Alright.
I'm gonna punch a hole in something. Alright.
Investigation, we get to add...
Oh, thank God. So
nice.
that's math. 20. I can't math. That's a 32.
32, alright. Yeah, you're able to dig through these. What you're able to find is the crystals themselves aren't inherently magical. There doesn't actually seem to be any magic on them. The body, however, is magical, but it's not alive. It seems to be the best way you can decipher with that investigation now that it's not able to shoot at you anymore, but is wiggling around here and there. It's become largely docile now. It seems to be actually slowing down and not looking quite as active, but it's still making little wiggles here and there. There's no real seams on it. There's no real mechanization to it that you can really decipher. It seems almost like organic, or as if maybe like a slug or gel had been able to come to life, or perhaps a mechanical being made out of that. It feels fleshy, it feels soft, it has tendons and organs that help it move internally and wiggle around like a worm, but it seems it is reactive with the little bit of investigative testing you're doing to that crystal, whatever type of crystal that is, or whatever type of material it's made of, when it touches to it, this little sentient inorganic slug seems to be able to modify and adapt to that to give itself a limb or armor or something in between. However, when you deny it from that, it just seems to be a very low-powered, wiggling little nothing. But as long as it's got one of those crystals or more, it's able to adapt them and utilize those in a almost programmed purpose.
Can we try to experiment just a little, perhaps? Maybe try to channel a little bit of a tiny bit of radiant, like, magic into it. Not like trying to damage, but like just seeing if that can be, if that's a thing.
What kind of spell or radiant magic, or how are you wanting to transfer that magic?
Well, Torrent's got all this fucking Asgarothian magic now. Well, not a lot of it, but basically a lot of radiant touch stuff. Very, less so a spell and more so like, can we like give it some sort of influence or energy or something?
Roll me Arcana and roll me Constitution.
Oops, that was unintentional. I was trying to close it.
Ooh, Arcana. All right. And Constitution.
Out.
I think I'm gonna go to bed. Jesus Christ.
We're almost at end of session, so. Alright.
Oh, it was a save. Oops. Oh well, it doesn't fucking matter.
You're able to channel some magic into it, or if you're able to, but it doesn't seem to react too well to it. It acts a little bit faster, it wriggles a bit, and it seems like it's almost being overcharged or perhaps overheated or hurt, and you have to draw your hand away really quickly as it stays active for a while before calming down and going back to its normal, just kind of wiggling, not doing anything state.
Alright, I suppose we'll try again later.
I just realized the Serpent Mound is only like 50 miles away.
Yeah, it's not that far. It's a very short flight. Anything anyone else would like to do on this short flight before you guys should arrive in Peebles?
Nope. Just
I'm just
chilling.
doing my report. It's literally he's gonna do
Reading
the entire
Sky
time.
Mall.
He's just gonna be doing his report.
Report, Skyball.
Torrent's gonna take note of
Nothing
that.
happened on our report.
Oh.
Alexander, what are you writing down?
He's just gonna give you a glance and then kind of cover up his paperwork and then go to another side of the plane.
No, Torrent's gonna follow him.
What are you writing down?
You'll just keep doing that until Torn just either gives up or he'll just do that the entire flight.
No,
I'm gonna corner him.
Torrent's gonna.
As a
you guys-
superior officer, I need to read your report.
No, go away.
Give it here.
Alexander,
No, go away.
you're not writing a report on this.
I'm. Who says I am?
I am.
Alexander, the whole purpose of the interchange that we had with them was that nothing would be said about it.
No, I didn't
for
mention
one,
anything.
I'm going to give my word on it. So I think it'd be good
All right,
if
before
someone
you
else read
guys even accuse me of doing any of that, no, I'm literally not writing about that.
What are you writing about then?
It's private and it's none of your concern.
I am in a position where I feel obligated to violate your trust as you have not bestowed any upon me.
You want to read my report? It's this one right here. He hands them the actual report while clutching on to the papers that he had with it separately.
What's the actual report say?
It's just standard. We've found a floating teapot that's basically unexplainable and it was quickly
Engaged and
dispatched.
destroyed.
See? You're fine.
Torrent still looks very suspicious.
No
Corn should be
written-
suspicious.
No written records, Alexander.
I have no written. It's literally right there. That's the report. That's the one I was just finished writing right now.
Nothing even for your own personal records.
No. This right here has nothing to do with anything. This is a private thing I'm doing right now. It's a project. You don't need to see it.
A project of what? But please
A
excuse me.
A project of passion.
A passion of look. I have plenty of passions. However, you know most and many of my secrets at this point. So please forgive me if I'm a little bit interested in what you perhaps might be writing and following something that we swore secrecy on.
I'm sensing hostility. I don't know if I want to engage in this.
There was a slight amount of hostility, yes.
Rich is grabbing something out of the wet bar, and he's just gonna fucking.
Why do you guys always get so antsy whenever I'm writing something? You just automatically assume I'm sharing secrets. That has nothing to do with any of that.
Because we have had several
nothing to do with it. It has nothing to do with it.
Because we have had several conversations about this in the past, and you have been
We had one conversation about it in the past, and it was rectified. I don't know what the problem is here.
I'm just not quite sure.
I want to make sure you're not making any journal entries. Nothing gets written down about this.
This is not a journal entry. Has nothing to do with work.
Does it pertain to this in any way?
It has nothing to do with work.
Does it pertain to this in any way?
It has nothing to do with work,
Does
period.
it pertain to this in any way?
No, it doesn't! Shut
Okay.
Yeah, that's literally what I said 4 times, but no, you gotta just keep pressing it for some freaking reason.
Are dodging my specific questions with alternative answers.
Literally told you it has nothing to do with the. What do I have to use the exact words you ask in a question? I answered your question, just not the exact words that you answered it.
You're
What's the
answering like a
problem?
politician. You're answering like a politician.
Oh my god. No, it doesn't pertain with any of this. Period.
Alright, that's all I was asking. Thank you. I'm going to trust you
Oh
on
my
this.
god, you could have just asked me normally, but no, you gotta come over here and start threatening me and blah 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 blah.
I wasn't threatening you.
Your tone's extremely threatening.
Yes, well, you should know by now that there's a difference between my tone and my actions.
There literally is something called body language and being very forceful with your vocal tone. It's the same thing. It's being intimidating. What's the point of being intimidating towards a team member? We're on the same team. Y'all had an issue with me a while ago. We talked about it. I confirmed some things with my leadership. It's been squashed. But yet you guys keep bringing up a single issue that came... why am I even talking right now? He's going to grumble and then go over to the far corner, and then he's going to just put the papers into a locked case, lock it, and then just start drinking heavily.
Sit down and start drinking.
At this moment in time, Alexander, you don't possess a fair portion of my trust.
I don't ask for it. So you do whatever you will with whatever you want. I'm done.
Okay. Okay.
Those two sitting on opposite ends of the plane, Rich in the middle with his ears kind of folded and some cotton stuffed in
Torrent's
there.
gonna sit like 2 seats away and watch him for the rest of the flight.
In what manner?
Just watch him. Too much eye contact.
Yeah, you notice he's just sitting, having a couple drinks. He's stopped writing for the time being.
Torrent realizing his body language was incredibly squared off.
as a little bit of time will go by. It's a very short, sweet flight from Kentucky to Ohio. It's not like it's anything major. As you guys realize, once again, you'll be touching down at yet another small little private airfield, likely rented by the U.S. military for X amount of days, and the farmer probably more than happy to be paid out in the way that he is for, well, I wasn't going to use that airfield anyway, but yeah, keeping it clean and clear so that the government can land a plane on it for no particular reason. That's fine by him. As, yeah, you guys will be able to take a nice casual on flight over, and rather than start the news session, I think we're at a good point here. We'll pause with you guys arriving in Peebles, disembarking, and we'll be able to pick up next session opening with you guys hopping aboard a nice little flatbed truck and taking your way over to the Serpent Mound. We'll get some character intros and a little bit of description of the area, what's going on then. But for now, we'll call that session there.